Now I get it going. All right, we're good.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
God help the people on the bridge, whoever they are.
You talking about in the
Are they
keys?
trapped on an island?
You talking about the keys?
I have no idea where.
It's a different island.
Huh?
I mean,
It's a
Sans
different
Hotel
island.
Island.
I know where the keys. That's why I'm like, what islands are you talking about? Other than those?
Dude, I have
There's
no
other
idea.
ones.
I don't know where none of this shit is. I made a B in geography, dog.
On the western
I
coast.
know. I know
Yeah.
fucking Elorath geography better than the planet that I live on because I make it up as I go.
It doesn't
It's not
exist.
real. Neither
There's
is.
there's a castle that's both underground and multiple stories up.
Deal with that shit. Physics is not a fucking real thing. All right, yeah. So, you guys ready to return back to the world of Elorath? Let's fucking do this, broskies. Here's our nice teaser pics of things. I don't mean to move that. Doing the wrong thing. Hold on. Shoot. There we go. And this should put us back on our city map that everybody should be able to move around on, look around on, see on. Um, basically, I know you guys don't have a map or a guide or where things are in this city, and that's kind of the point. Like it's when you're in a new city and things like that, and you're from a different place, you don't always know where the fuck you're going, right?
We're literally
Um,
like walking around it. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah.
Here we go.
So just take that as you do. I mean, that's like I said when we got out of the forest. There's no rails here. This is very much what do you want to do, right? And as I last recall, you guys had gotten kicked out of the bar um, after causing a bear to maul the crowd.
We didn't
Uh,
cause it. We didn't cause it.
inadvertently caused it by playing the NPC that caused it. Um,
We did not cause that mess.
nope, nope.
Our party is clean here.
They did shut it down though, and ushered everyone out in the midst of it. It's good times. But now you had found yourself in the streets, and I forget what you guys were. Oh yeah, you guys came over here and you were talking to the three wrestlers, and you had wrestled with them for a while. Um, they were mildly impressed with Gargak. I believe the last one actually beat him,
Oh yeah.
and that was where we left off. So I've got my book of these secrets over here. I know where we're going, but the overall general story depending on what you guys do. So what are you guys doing? You just how is everybody's day? What is it like in the life of your character currently?
Well, we still have two entire districts we haven't gone to, right? Like we have like this yellow gate up here and this yellow gate over here.
The yellow markers are gates. You should be able to see
Yeah.
through them. And when I say gates, they're not like physical gates. It's just like a giant arch. That
Yeah. Yeah.
So, we want to head over to this district then?
Sure, yeah.
Just walking around, just doing your thing. Dun, 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 dun. What am I doing? Where am I at? So yeah, you're walking through this gate. Like I said, this is a crowded city. There's a shit ton of all sorts of species here, and only a few of you actually would have seen a number of these species. In fact, Pinello, the sea elf, this would be just a wild menagerie to you because up until this point, the most exotic thing you had seen had been the group that you chose to follow.
Yeah.
And here, like I said, you see things like centaurs, minotaurs, rhino people, like it's just all sorts of variations of human animals. A lot of them are ghost. Probably one in every eight is a living being. And all of these ghosts, for the most part, you can see how they died. It is, apparent. Some of them in more grotesque ways than others. Some of them, appear as like mist and things like that. You can only infer that they were maybe vaporized or whatever. Yeah. So. So, you guys are going to go in here. One of the first things you're going to be able to see right away, just, from the archway while you're walking in here, is that there are a lot of trees in this area. It definitely seems more, I don't know, nature bound. Like, the roads themselves don't have, like, cobblestones in them, like the rest of the roads you've walked on thus far have. It seems like paths that are made in almost a forest, but there are certainly a lot of houses and things like that around here. A number of these houses are stacked on top of each other, built against the trees. Some of them appear to be like in the trees. The air here is a bit fresher.
Penelope's gonna look around and like just awe at this place. Like, oh my gosh, what is this?
I like the trees.
I know, right? Like,
There's not a lot of landmarks here, so we just want to start off at
Yes, do
it. Yeah.
Please, whatever you please, wherever you want to go. I'm just
I didn't even hit this one first.
to accommodate your shit. You want to look around for something? You want to poke a random person in the eyeball? You want to fucking, see if you can get arrested for lewd behavior? I'm here, dude. I'm here for this. Whatever we want to do, guys. Okay? So the first place you walk up to, you're going to notice has a nice, curved, kind of flowery sign on it that has a clear picture of a bow shooting an arrow. It's, done in the fashion of like a symbol, almost like an icon. The outside of this building has a crap ton of flourishing trees carved on it. In these trees, you can see various like hunters like posed with these bows, arrows drawn, so on. They seem to be hunting deer along the ground, and this is all just carved onto the exterior walls of this building.
It's probably a butcher shop or something like that. I mean, Penelope's gonna walk in to the store. I'm gonna walk in through the door.
So when you walk in here, right off the bat, you're gonna immediately notice this has to be some sort of Fletcher or bowery shop. There are a shit ton of bows that are used for hunting. Very few mechanical bows, a lot more classic, just pressure bows, like made from various types of woods of all shape of sizes. Some of these are metal, some of these are laced with metal. You see, yards of different colors of string that are up near the top. There's a lot of like these little cups along the wall with various types of feathers. Behind the counter is a thin woman who smiles, and greets you. She is a ghost. It is apparent that she either died of starvation or something similar to that, because she's very thin. And she smiles and she's like, "Oh, how can I help you? Come in."
Penelope's gonna look at her and say, just tell her, I'm just looking. I'm just gonna browse around, look around the shop and like touch stuff, like touch the feathers.
Understand. Don't dirty anything. And if you need any help, do let me know. She's eyeing you. Now the rest of you, I assume, are still outside.
Yeah, I'm just browsing. I don't know what they're doing outside. I'm just walking around inside.
We'll join Penelope
This
in this.
This isn't my cup of tea.
I need 2 hands to use a bow.
I'll stand outside.
It's not a very large shop. So yeah, after about 3 of you enter, it's kind of, a little bit crowded in here. The woman, she seems pleasant enough, but she's certainly looking around. She's like, "Do tell me if you need help with anything. Don't pick those up." Trying to motion at anyone who's trying to pick anything up.
Penelope puts the feathers back down.
Now, any of you who have ever seen bows before would know that these are very nice, just right away. Like this is clearly, some extremely nice craftsmanship.
I'm gonna ask her.
Some really nice craftsmanship.
I'm gonna ask her, did she make all these bows? Does she make these bows?
Oh, I make them with my father, yes.
And where's your father?
Oh, he's back at home. Sometimes he's out in the woods gathering. But I assure you, he's around. Why, do you have interest in a special order?
No, I just thought maybe you made these bows. I thought this was very good craftsmanship. Just I was amazed.
Oh well,
Hey.
even after all these years, I'm still learning. Joking, because she's
What's your
dead.
father's name?
Say what?
No, she was asking what's her dad's name.
Oh, his name is Undari.
Nope, I don't know that guy. Okay.
He's-
Nope.
It doesn't ring a bell. Like, oh, okay. Penelope's gonna be like, oh, okay, that's nice. And she's gonna like start creeping back towards the door. It's like, I'm.
Right.
It was nice meeting.
You
I'm
guys
gonna
need
step.
some bullshit? Because I don't need no bullshit.
Yeah, I'm gonna step back out into the street.
Yeah, it's pretty
while
obvious that that's what this building is for. That's
I'm
what they're
gonna-
showing here. This is a bower there.
Fletcher.
Yeah, a bowery.
A bowery.
So I'm gonna ask her. I don't know. Did we ever get a good look at Mangler? I mean,
While we were trying to murder him, yeah.
I was gonna say you didn't murder him. I mean,
Okay,
you would've
so,
saw it- you
Got to
would've
see
seen
his
it
dead
before.
body close up. Yeah.
all right. So I'm gonna ask her if she's seen anyone.
Fitting that description.
Seen any? Yeah, if she's seen a bird person walking around, very menacing. He doesn't. He's
I
just.
have seen a number of the aviary types, but I'm not sure if I would qualify them as menacing. I suppose that's a matter of perception.
Oh no, this one is just menacing. Completely. Wouldn't you guys agree? Like everything about him.
Well, so you can also think that maybe he might have come in here and just been pleasant with her. He is fucked up enough to do shit like that too.
Disguised as someone else.
Yeah.
I don't know. He wasn't pleasant with the guard that handed it, that gave him the fucking
No,
clue.
it wasn't a guard. That was just a random
Just
person.
random
Yeah,
guy.
guy.
Yeah. He wasn't pleasant to that guy, so.
Certainly not.
Okay. Because we have to start gathering information. We have to. I'd rather find him than have him find us. You understand?
Yeah. Gotcha.
I suppose if I do meet any menacing avians, I'll take note.
He's like a crow dude.
Crow, dude.
Crow dude.
I'm unfamiliar with those type. I suppose you mean a kinku.
Yeah,
The
that
dark
thing,
feathers.
Yeah.
Well, there are a large number of kinku that travel through here. They usually don't stick to the city for very long, though. And this much you can probably glean is true of having just walked around the crowds themselves. You haven't seen very many kinku.
I have like a skull on a chain, right? That's what I'm carrying around.
You have not only a skull and a chain, you also have a metal claw arm thing and a lantern of souls. So I mean, the mixture of items that can be seen on you is fairly exotic, right?
I'm gonna hold up the skull on a chain and say, no, this one's probably waiting.
She kind of gives it a confused look, and she's like, "What is it?"
I don't know.
A bad omen.
Why would you carry such a thing? Does it do anything? What are these carvings?
It looks cool.
And she's like leaning forward, and she's like kind of like running her finger, like not touching it, but just kind of motioning at these carvings that are on it.
I'm not exactly sure what it does, but it has something to do with this person we're trying to find.
You might find someone in the market square that knows more. It certainly seems magical of some sort. These markings seem intentional. She nods promptly as if this was fact. She's just like, I figured it out. You broke up a little bit there. You were
To
saying
break,
I just...
oh sorry, no. To break character, I mean, I kind of felt like this was like the Godfather's like horse head and a.
Well, I mean, you're in
um,
it. You're talking to a ghost lady. I mean, you gotta think, right? Like the shit that she sees on a daily basis. Yeah, because all the ghosts wear their wounds, just like you are wearing your wounds. You have a gouged out eye. There's a man with a trident for a hand over there.
that happened post mortem though.
Either way, that's what I'm saying. Is there's it didn't shock her. It seemed like she was a little bit more intrigued about what it is, even though she did seem like it was kind of disgusting.
Well, I mean, I don't feel like it'd be responsible to leave something like this just lying around.
I suppose not. I mean, it would, specifically if you don't know what it does. How did you come upon such a device?
The guy we're looking for gave it to someone to give to us.
So this is a friend of yours, this Crow Kinku.
Yes.
Something of the sort, yes. I guess
And
This is,
you've checked the registry for any messages that may have been left for you. Certainly.
We did.
the registry was in major disarray.
It usually is. I can't remember a time that I've been here that it hasn't been.
I feel like this is the message that was left for us.
Well, then you need to find out what it says or does. I suppose it's a symbol of some sort. It's obviously a skull. This chains, this metal, this is... it seems like gold, but it's laced with something else. I'm not sure.
Gold, you say?
It does have a gold appearance, but it certainly seems like a kind of a dirty gold. Like it does seem like it's intertwined with something else.
Penelope, kind of hearing the conversation from outside, just pops her head in the door and says, "Would she know of someone that would know about this item or the way it was made?"
Yeah, she's already recommended that you talk to someone in the market. She's like, you may
So
find
the
someone in
market,
the
yeah,
that
she
is
said go to
supposed
the market.
Okay.
To the
Okay,
market.
and one more question since she's being so helpful.
I mean, she's a friendly lady. She is, if not like clearly like look like she died of starvation, but she's friendly.
If one were to want to remove a curse, would there be someone in the city that would be able to do such?
I suppose they would just guide you to the grand portal. Depends on the curse. I'm not sure.
It's a cursed item, not a
Have you tried
curse.
hiring a caster?
Hiring a caster.
Mhm.
As I
Mm,
hear this, I'm just gonna like make a little fireball in my hand, like, and I'm just gonna look at it like.
See, so perhaps your friend
You
here
have
could
a
help you. Yeah.
there's only one thing that he can do.
Ah,
This
He
is
only does
true.
fire.
I don't just do fire. I also
Real-
do lightning, but
Real
really, I
one
just
trick
It's
pony.
mostly
do be
fire.
careful near the feathers.
Real one trick pony. There's only one useful spell in his whole repertoire, and that's fireball.
excuse me. I lightning bolted the shit out of a dragon.
Anyway, so I'm gonna I thank you for your help, and I guess none of us are really range characters, so
Well, if you do find yourself in need for a fine bow, come back to Walker's Bowery anytime. We're open all the time.
oh, and do keep your eyes out for a wood elf. He's also quite menacing.
I can't say that's uncommon. There are a number of wood elf, though they usually don't fall too far from the forest.
Oh no, this one will be looking for us, and if he comes here,
And you
Just-
have a name, perhaps? I could take to give to this individual?
what does he go by now?
No, she's talking about your name, so in case
Oh.
somebody comes looking for you.
You give him your name.
Oh, Jason, I'm about to tell her to tell him. Don't hold information out from this guy.
All right. Well, if someone comes asking for Jason, I will say I've seen them. Should I give them a location as to where you've gone?
Through the veil.
Well,
No.
if that's the case.
Oh no,
I'm just
tell-
spitballing.
just tell him we're still waiting for him.
I suppose they'll understand. Okay. She jots something down, clearly your name. If that's all, I can't say I advertise too much as a messaging service.
I've just got a feeling that you'll need this information. Seeing as what your profession is.
No, this is your friend an archer.
Yes.
Well, hopefully he's well off. I could use the cells.
He might be.
Hopefully.
We haven't seen him in a while, but he might be.
Okay, well, I hope that's the case. And if, like I said, I see this individual, I will pass along your message.
All right, and with that, I guess we can take our leave. Yeah.
Back into the streets you go. Here it is neither day nor light. Time does not really pass on the exterior world very much. It's just kind of a broad, misty, haze of a day outside all the fucking time. So deal with that. There's a shit ton of trees and houses and people and things moving around.
I want to try and start mitigating some of the damage in our wake. I want people to be aware that we have Valdir looking for us, and probably should just tell him where we are. Don't
From where you're standing, you can kind of smell different fragrances, almost like flowers. Some of it smells a little bit like candy. You can hear what sounds like a hawk off in the distance screech here and there. Yeah, a lot of people moving around, people dragging carts, items, boxes, barrels and shit.
Boxes and barrels of shit.
Yeah.
I mean,
but you get the idea, though. You get the picture, right?
Yeah.
Like even if I describe it poorly, I understand. You understand.
There goes the baker with his bread. Sorry.
Yes,
Sorry.
exactly.
Not gonna get sued by Disney.
Get sued by Disney.
Are we in the village where Charlie and the Chocolate Factory took place?
Mildly, but with a lot of trees.
Instead of snow, there's lots of trees.
Just Nevik starts to sing and dance, twirl around a pole, and then he stops because in the shadow of an alley, you just see a shadow of a mouse smoking a cigarette.
Yes.
I'm in.
There is a shadow.
This town is like no other town I've been to. I mean, this town doesn't remind me of any other thing.
I mean, it definitely is crowded. It's probably one of the most larger populated cities you've been to. But you've also been to the city of Inchhold and all that sort of stuff. You've been to some pretty large cities before. It is unique in the sense that it is populated mainly by the dead. Of note, though, you have not seen a single animated undead.
So
zombies, yeah.
Well, that's because their bodies are up. Their bodies are on the surface world or wherever they died.
Well, you actually see people dragging carts with bodies. They, like I said, in that long line, this green line that was coming up to the grand portal. There are people dragging corpses on rickshaws, and some of them have full-on carts.
Which is weird. That's weird, right? How the body's getting down here.
Oh, maybe because someone else owns their souls, so their souls can't move on, so they can't
It implies
how
that manifest is a physical
do the
location.
bodies get down here? So
Like I said, it
we're
implies
still
that
in the
manifest is a
Underdark.
physical location. Yeah.
Yeah, we're still in the Underdark, but I mean, the question is, how are the bodies getting down here?
Therefore, it would be dragged by these people. Either living, because there's also living people in the city. There's also it's not just the undead.
There's just a really big hole.
All graves connect to fucking manifest.
So I mean, I guess
All graves.
now that we're done getting the general city hijinks out of our fucking system by shutting down several bars and getting in fights and things like that. Yeah, what's going on here, right?
Paying off my bank loan, you know.
We didn't intend to shut down the bar.
But you see what I'm saying though, is we went around and we did something, all these things we could have done in like most cities.
Let's go check out this point right here.
Here, right?
Let's go down the road, yeah. All right, I'll go down the road, yeah.
So going down here, the moment you start approaching this, you can hear the ting, ting, ting of a familiar blacksmith, smacking fucking metal. On the outside of this building, you can straight see these two dwarf brothers that are, working along. One of them is passing metal to the other one. They seem to be forming ingots because there is a stack of them upon a wooden table there that is shaped in a semi-triangle as they're forming it.
What are they?
Like bars.
What are they making out of? Like
this seems to be some sort of dark metal alloy. You can't quite identify it directly offhand.
Okay.
Do I know these dwarves' names?
Unless you're psychic, probably not.
Do they happen to be blue?
They are not blue. They are living dwarves.
Inside. Well, I mean, he's kind of psychic.
Okay.
He's a little bit psychic, bro.
You're free to squint at them as you please. Okay.
So what I'm thinking about is I've been replaying God of War in preparation for November, and so you said
that's what he was. That's what I was asking if they were.
Yeah.
All right.
They're not paying you much mind. They're bastard heads. What they're doing, they're both wearing these like goggles on their face. They've got these dark.
Is there any
beards?
Is there any like
signage? If you were a dwarf, you'd be proud of this beard. There is no signage. The building itself almost looks unkempt in the fact that it is just like barely put together. There's not a lot of carving on it. It is actually made of wood. But the ingots they're making are just from looking at them, you're just like these are nearly perfect every single time. The shape of them is exquisite.
I guess we'll approach these two dwarven brothers.
Now, the one who's passing off the metal, after you approach, looks up at you. He pulls up his goggles, which you can clearly see are, the ashen outline in his face. He's got vivid green eyes. And he's like, hey, stuff, we got customers. And he's leaning over. Of course, all the dwarves are Irish in Elorath, or Scottish, right?
They've all got a bit of a brogue to them.
However you want to take it, right? Exactly. Anyway, so they're like, hey, quit. And then the other one looks up. He doesn't take his goggles off. He's just straight quits what he's doing and he's holding a hammer in one hand and a tong in the other hand.
I thought dwarves were Sicilian.
What is the dwarf from King's Quest 7?
You
totally didn't expect that voice.
Well, the dwarves on the surface are actually very greedy in the sense that they're gold oriented a lot more so than the underground dwarves here. These are more classic, like straight up, like you would think.
Okay. So surface dwarves are Sicilian, and these are. Like...
Well, there's a departure from the dwarves to leave the underground. Is what that is. The cultural depart, like they are not the same.
Got you. All right. So
the King's
so
Quest
this is a smithy. May I ask your names?
Hi, I'm Barris, and this is separate. What can we do you for? Got any orders?
You've no family name?
I'm separate. He's Barris. So I assume you come with a patron's order.
What? Hold on.
Wait.
No. Whatever he says, no. We're not here. We have no prior order.
Ah, so you're just looking around, eh?
Yeah, I was what is this that you're working? It's something like I've never seen.
Ah, it's the dark deep still right here. I imagine you wouldn't see it since those clothes. You're obviously a surface dweller. They kind of like see a little bit of sneer to him when he says this.
Surface dweller.
Yes. Well, I mean, I guess I for how long I've not been on the surface, I don't know. But
Alright, it's been a long journey, eh? Well, if you'd like, we do sell different types of armor, not necessarily of the dark steel. I mean, we have an order for these ingots, but inside our lad Ox, he can help you out. If
What about
you don't have a
hands?
specific
Got, like,
order.
hands? I'm just gonna like hold up my little bullshit trident.
we do have gauntlets. I suppose
Can
it
I-
could be
wait.
fashioned to a hand.
no,
Would it work?
He's like,
No,
the
he's-
brother. He looks at the brother. The other brother shakes his hand. He's like, well, we would give it to you, but you'd have to find someone to put it on. We don't do bone work, you see.
I mean, he has like a magical void that he like sticks the fucking trident in, so
That's just weird.
No, that like I have a fucking attachment that a dwarf made for me in the other town that I had the sword attached to. When the sword broke, I took the sword out, put the trident in the sea elf town.
right,
Like,
but I always
Isn't that-
imagine like remember you guys ever watch Inuyasha, the guy who had like the holes in his hands and he had to wear the beads?
yeah,
Oh yeah.
I imagine it's like that where your arm got severed magically.
So it's just a black hole in my fucking wrist?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I just plug it up with this fucking trident.
But
Alright,
okay, he says we'd have to go inside to talk to the guy. I do want to
His lad
see
Ox.
how much lad Ox.
That's what he said. His lad Ox could help you out.
All right, let's go talk to
Yeah,
Ox.
I'll go talk. I'll thank him and I'll go talk to Ox. Need to.
About that glove, you got different styles, right?
I need a shield.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, boom.
You know, I'd kind of like something that looks at least a little bit natural, matches my other hand, kind of
What?
slender.
I thought we were going towards. I thought we were trying to find like the actual limb market
Nah,
because you
I-
can buy
I-
like ghost parts.
yeah, I'd much rather have like a mechanical hand than somebody else's hand. You know, I mean, if we could find my hand, that'd be great. But
We did show a clip where your hand existed.
yeah,
And was
yeah.
like getting
But I'm saying,
Nevik
getting
doesn't
in
know that,
arguments.
though.
Yeah, Nevik
Yeah,
doesn't know
as
that.
Nevik,
Yeah.
if my limb ended up in the limb market, I know it probably sold pretty quick because he's a wily motherfucker.
I personally like the random cutaway scenes where we're just like, this shit's happening elsewhere.
Oh yeah, by the way.
Just fucking slam cut to Nevik's hand after being bought by someone in the middle of the night, popping itself off, taking the guy's wallet, and going back to the limb merchant.
It did get bought by somebody.
No.
We totally showed that whole thing. Anyway.
Got his wallet. There you go.
So yeah, you guys are free to go in this building. This building itself, like I said, it looks fairly long, but it looks almost like the boards that are like on the. It looks like if you kicked the roof, it probably would just fall over if you did it hard enough. Right, like
Sorry,
it's
yeah,
not
goes
well,
on.
it's not
Don't
well
buckle up.
constructed building. It looks like it may have fallen over more than once.
But yeah, let's go talk to his lad Ox.
Now,
I'm just
when
gonna
you-
walk in and be like, lad Ox?
Now, when you walk in the door, it is quite clear who Ladox is right the fucking way. Ladox is a giant fucking minotaur of an individual sitting across the room. There is no counter here, but the walls themselves are lined with various types of armor, some of them, shinier than others. So there's leather bits and so on. Ox, kind of just grunts his head respectfully. He's like, gentlemen, ladies.
I'm a dude.
Ox, I presume.
I assume Penella's with you.
I know, but you said ladies. There's only one, so I was like the only elf in the room. I'm a dude.
Oh yeah, he's the only effeminate looking one.
He's not gonna infer, okay? He's obviously not an asshole Ox. He's not assuming you're fucking gender boss.
I'm sorry, you're just so beautiful. I thought you were
Anyway, alright, so give it a
the only
second.
half up in the room.
I feel like that's a
There's only one
classic
female.
classic Minotaur mistake.
Yep. I mean,
Uh,
that long
skin.
hair gets you off, bro. Yeah, that just fucks you up.
Yeah, that long hair, that fair skin, man.
So Ox, I'm wondering, do you have any shields in stock?
Just
We've
point
got
to
a
the
couple
wall
of
with
we've got a
shield.
couple of steel bucklers over here.
Just bucklers.
There was a tribe of knights came through. They bought all 12 of our heat shields. We had them up here for ages. They came through. They cleared them out. They had even like 3 or 4 more men. They wanted more, but it's hard to get steel just outright. And the heat shields, they take a lot.
Got you. Okay.
You hook me up with a hand? That works.
And now that's a unique question.
I'm gonna show him the trident, like stump.
I'm not sure if I have any hands. I have gauntlets that might feel mechanics, but we are not mechanics. We are armor makers. We don't make gears
I mean,
and
you
such
know,
like that.
like
You can.
tinkerers that can.
There are a number of the gnome types out there in the market. Perhaps they could help you with such a thing. I do note that claw type armor that you have there, sir. He seems.
Oh
to
no,
look
no,
at
no.
this.
This actually isn't even mine. It's on loan
Yeah, it's mine.
right now. I'm just
Uh,
holding it for a guy.
Well, perhaps you would be interested in trading it for something a bit more new and sufficient. He kind of waves his hand at like this plate armor kind of shit that's on the wall.
Yeah, no, about that. I couldn't in good conscience sell you this item or allow it to be sold. I'm gonna
Clearly
point to
unique.
Because it's mine.
and I'm also gonna point to Gargag's still presumably withered arm.
Ah, so it's cursed.
Yeah, we're trying to
understand.
get that sorted out.
Well, have you been to the registry, the building to the south? You can hire a caster there.
You're the second person to tell me that today. Thank you.
That's generally when how they curses and enchantments work. I mean, unless you can do it yourself, and then of course you open a stall in the market ward. I
I don't know.
always envy those enchanters.
Hey, is there? I'm gonna lean over to Jason. Is there a enchantment that can make a gauntlet into a hand?
I would not know. I have all of my hands and
Don't-
fingers, and he holds this up as a matter of fact to show you.
Jason, you know about some hand enchantment?
You don't believe in magic.
But I mean, that's why I did the
Wait,
quotes.
wait. Excuse me.
I know I'm only got
excuse
one
me.
hand, so I'm not doing the quotes.
The ox listening to your conversation.
You
is
just
like, excuse me.
you just did open
Did-
quotes. Like, how am I
this-
supposed to know?
Are you saying that this sir doesn't believe in magic?
He absolutely does not believe in magic. He does.
Okay. I believe
sir,
in
sir, you're a
some
spirit.
magic.
You do understand that you've died.
I don't believe in the gods. Okay?
I'm just gonna be like,
And this
dude.
guy's quote magic comes from his god, and I don't believe
All
in that.
magic obviously comes from superior beings of some sort, or some sort of other force. I mean, look at the wonders it's created.
Yeah,
I mean,
there's
actually, I'm gonna be like, well, actually, my magic comes from the fact that I used to be a dragon.
A dragon.
See,
Oh my
I'm telling you,
goodness.
no god. Like all the magic is just fucking. It's just whatever. Like you
Hey.
cannot fucking tell me that like
But also,
all magic comes
let's,
from
like,
this.
also,
or
let's
blah, blah,
let's be
blah.
clear.
Like,
Let's
So
be
you're
clear,
all
Mr.
clearly mad. If you want to trade anything, let me know. But
I need a hand.
So
I
let's
do
be clear, Mr.
apologize for my companion. I'm gonna put both of my hands on the counter, and look this Minotaur dead in the eye. Just real aggressive eye contact.
So let's be
I,
clear. This
I,
he seems kind of awkward out by this. Though he is a giant minotaur, he's seemingly
No,
gentle in his
I'm gonna-
approach. He's like,
I'm gonna,
this dude has
I'm gonna-
seen me throw
and
fireballs.
I'm just gonna real deadpan. Just, I do apologize for my companions. Whoa.
I'm gonna be like, don't apologize.
I-
It's not my fault. This dude has seen me throw literal fireballs and doesn't believe
so
in
back
magic.
to the question of a hand. I could sell you a gauntlet, but like I said, there's no mechanics within. I can't assure you it work or even fit. There's nothing to fit it on.
Well, I mean, I could try like the other one on the right hand, and if it fits, then we'll just get the matching. You know.
That would be true. I wouldn't want to just sell you one. It would be make sense to sell you both. Otherwise, I've got one glove, and what am I going to do with that?
just a solid iron fucking fist, bro.
That is true. What ore were you looking for? We have everything from the illustrious gold down to the brute force of iron and copper.
I
Steels
mean, yeah, steel.
and even
I
a
would
few
want.
exotic of the moonstones if you want to get pricier, depending depending on the size of your purse.
Oh, yeah. I'm looking at my wallet. Let's see.
We're kind of light on the coffers. Don't forget that, Nevik.
We even do inscriptions.
Oh, fancy. I like it.
Now, this much is true. Around you, you can see some of the armor plates. The plate armor here is quite nice. Like, it does have, like, gilded fucking leaves. and
I
shit
mean,
on
I
it.
want. I don't know. I'll have to come back, see if I can find a tinkerer to actually do what I need first. Otherwise, I'll just buy a floppy glove for my wrist.
This could be the beginning of a great character arc, man. You could
Just
take-
Nevik throwing his arm around, and it's all limp wristed and shit. Just making
I
armor
challenge you
noise.
to a duel.
I traded in the trident for a floppy head. It's great, man. Things are going great.
Things go great.
Nevik throws his unfilled fucking glove hand onto a fucking item on a counter and just drags it off.
Wait, Darkness has a magical bowl of chili, right?
Yes.
Let's just fill a glove with magic chili and like sew it to Nevik's hand.
That's
That would
gross.
spoil. Yeah.
You'll get it in the magical hole then.
That's true.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
But yeah, I say we just gotta find a tinkerer before I buy this floppy wrist glove.
Yo, it's like a portal. Whatever you stick into your into the hole in your wrist comes out the hole into your hand.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
So you're saying
Guys,
like I could just
we're
pour
stupid.
chili?
And I love it.
Yeah, no. it's-
Chili
Yeah,
knows.
it just start-
you can't have like
No.
insanely.
Worse when it
you
comes
know,
out.
No, it just starts spewing chili outside the other, like out of your hand.
I mean, I argue that a good campaign should not be tense all the time. You know, like it should have moments where it's.
I mean, if I can have like Mega Man blast chili out of my
Um,
hand by putting it
okay,
in
so-
Well,
full
I'm
chili,
gonna
I'm
ask.
no.
I'm
We
gonna
are
ask.
we are
I'm gonna ask
we are
you,
light on the coppers, and we are kind of disturbing this giant cow man.
Oh yeah,
I
I
am gonna-
apologize.
I'm gonna ask
Could you
this
point
one
us
part,
to
does
the
he-
way of the tinkerers, guys?
Do you
That
sell
might-
things that can make me give more oomph to my fire?
We don't do magical enchantments here, sir.
Are you looking for enhancements, man?
Look,
Screw it.
I only made the cave black.
If you have
It wasn't
performance
enough.
issues, you need to just deal with
Don't-
it.
seek your herbs. and
don't listen
supplements
to
in the
him.
marketplace.
Don't listen to him. The medicinal
no
herbs
shame, dog.
don't
No shame,
work.
bro. No shame.
It's
bro.
all a fucking
You just get that
scam.
Silas shit or whatever it's
They're
called.
selling
good
it
for
to
dude,
you.
If you have
It's not.
performance
It's
issues.
FDA approved. That's such a low fucking bar.
I mean, God help us. We all get older. It happens. Don't worry about it, bro. Like it's all good. Like no shame. Anyway.
Yeah, I just can't keep my fireballs up like I used to when I was young.
It happens, bro. It happens. I'm 37. I understand.
Are your fireballs weaker and don't last as long? Call
Well, no,
us
they're
today.
just as potent. They're just as potent. They just don't go as far.
They fizzle out before they get to where I want them to go. Anyway, all right. So
The
we're
wife
back on
complains that my fireballs aren't as destructive as they.
Also, they
Sometimes
tend to blow up
I
earlier than they
can't.
used to.
Sometimes I can't even manage one.
Yeah. Anyway, so the shopkeeper Ox here is just like, all right, you gentlemen, this is.
Sorry, we're giggling about in the middle of your shop.
Can I help you with anything else?
Act like you're not gonna say that joke to the two dwarf dudes outside later. Come on.
I would never.
Hold
Such
on. Wait.
crude behavior.
I'm rolling an insight check with my ring of truth to see if he's telling us bullshit.
Oh, bullshit. Nice pun.
Look at hold on. I got so many things up.
I rolled a 22.
Where's my shit on? Oh, it does show it up here. Nice. I get to see all this publicly. Yeah. So I mean, from where you can gather, he is a refined bull. He is.
Oh,
really-
He
wow.
would never.
He would. Yeah, he would never. He seems kind of appalled.
That is not bullshit.
His hair.
I would never.
His hair looks soft.
The fucking old man.
Flush.
Never.
Okay, so I guess we'll
Dip out of here.
Move
ask-
on.
Wait, before
That's
we
how
go,
you-
let's ask this
That's
guy
how
what a
you do
tinkerer
diverse
is.
characters, motherfuckers. All right. The tinkerer. Well, there's usually a variety of them. At least one or two of the shops in the marketplace are run by the gnomes.
Where is this mysterious marketplace?
And I don't
we
mean
can't
to
go to the
be-
gnomes.
I don't mean to, speak ill of any species, but the gnomes are usually the ones running the tinkerer shops.
Yeah, we can't
With
go to
all their
them. Nevik.
fancy
I'm sorry.
clocks and mechanics.
Do you really trust gnomes, Nevik?
I didn't realize you guys had a problem with gnomes.
Sorry, no, I don't have any problem with gnomes.
They're
As
always
far as
just
I can
so.
throw out.
Yeah, I mean, out of all the races, the gnomes are definitely the trickiest.
That is, they are cunning.
Um,
Out of all
Anyway,
races I've met,
so-
humans were probably the shittiest. So,
oh no, facts. Yeah, no, shittiest. Yeah, top tier. Like, but anyway, we should probably head out of this store and go to here, I guess, or here.
Get my map up. Where are we going?
making our way to where? Over here? That's what we're doing?
Sure.
Did we already visit this building?
No, we went to this one up here first.
Yeah, and then we went to another one.
Yeah, this one over here.
Yeah, we went down here where we
Over here.
Yeah, we went to the bow lady.
The bow lady and the bull shop.
Yeah.
The
Yep, so we went from
Smithers.
here.
Now we're going to the
We
bow
went
lady's
from
right here. Bull shop's right here. What's over here?
From here to
Okay.
here, and now we're here.
Okay, so you guys didn't go down from there.
We've traveled 30 miles.
30, my God. You should be walking around. Time is nothing, though. You get nothing but time. You're just walking around. And yeah, it probably is forever, and you probably are hungry and shit like that, but whatever. So where
This is a
you're gonna
weird acid trip.
It is.
Whoa, man, how long have we been walking?
So what you see up here is a shop that is like has a clear like jewel design sign hanging from it. It says Rock Candy across the front of it, and from this outside of the building, for the way the carvings of this various rock are designed, is it's actually colored like the rock types that they're using are varied in such a way that it appears like almost like a candy building. And
Okay, so some kind of jeweler, I guess.
I'm thinking it's the candy shop, man.
I'm thinking it's a candy shop. I mean,
It's the candy shop.
the Candy Man can. Who can take the
I mean-
sunshine? This is Willy Wonka in the
Why
chocolate
would there be
factory.
Busting into the candy shop.
Why would they make a candy shop out of candy?
children are startled
It's-
as you bust into the shop and they flee for a moment there.
Okay,
the side of
I just
Gargak.
I do just want to I do just want to point out that if we
Sweets.
walk in here and it's gingerbread people, there's no way this works for us.
I need,
No, it's a
yeah,
win.
walk up
There's
to
the
the
one-headed
walk up to the-
gingerbread man.
walk up to the counter and see who's running the shop.
So as you walk in the shop, like I said, there are a number of children outside of the shop and then inside the shop of various
Okay.
ages, anywhere from fucking 7 or 8 to 9, 10, 12, 13, hanging around the shop, and they are obviously eating types of candy. Now the candy they are holding is physical; it's not like spiritual candy. It clearly has some sort of magical enchantment. If you were going to take any inspiration from the Harry Potter series with the Fred and George fucking shop, they don't have all the. This one doesn't have all the tricks and all that, but it's candy.
Magic
So
candy.
It's
kinda
Honeyduke's Sweet Shop.
Yeah, exactly. So this is very, trick candy, flavor candy, things like that. But when you walk in, the walls are lined with all sorts of shit. There's like the jelly bean collections and the hard candy collections, and there are, what looks almost like jewels over there, but they're clearly, hard candies.
Oh, is there
Running
any
the
like,
shop.
any water?
Go ahead.
Candy necklaces that look like jewels.
Anyway, yeah, they
That's
have
awesome.
things like that. Exactly. There's like a lot of trick necklaces, things like that. So, running the shop is between a gnome and an elf, and the elf obviously is older, balding, and alive, and the gnome is, seems quite dead. It's a female gnome, and looks a bit older. But they both seem quite cheerful. They're dressed in these kind of like striped pink outfits. And they are attending various children at the moment, passing out candy and taking 1 or 2 coins here at a time. It doesn't seem that the candy is very expensive. When you walk in, the elf, smiling, kind of, steps away from what you can only assume is his wife and our partner from the way they were standing close together. He smiles at you and says, "Yes, gentlemen, what can I do you for?"
I need candy.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Did you make him a
what was
candy hand?
what the fucking thing that me and Chaz used to steal, like the sweet rolls or
First off,
whatever.
sir, I don't know
honey
who Chaz,
buns.
I don't know who Chaz is, and other sir,
no,
if you
sorry,
need candy, you're in the right place.
You've come to the right place.
Yes, you found
Sweet
the
rolls,
rock candy.
honey bun. I forgot. It's like a bread thing,
we
man.
we don't bake things. We sell rock candies and usually hard candies here. We do sell licorices as well, but they're usually part of the necklace designs. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Tappy, perhaps could I interest
Do you
in
guys
Tappy?
I'm
need
just gonna like
candy?
walk around, just walk
I
out
need it.
disappointed.
Can I roll an insight check to see if I remember any candies from my
Kargat,
youth
do you
to
know what
ask
that
him
stuff
about?
does
That's
to
a
your
history check,
teeth?
boss.
Have you ever heard of the cavity creeps?
Who?
The cavity creeps. They dig
Yeah,
holes in
creep-
teeth.
creep.
Dragon
We
tag
dig holes in
candy.
teeth.
So
Creep.
I'll beat 'em up.
the
Holes
best
in
you can
teeth.
think is like you remember the taste of honey. The honey bee sweet. That's how you remember it.
Honey
got
be
it.
sweet. And yeah, I'm gonna walk out disappointed that they don't have sweet rolls or
It's not a bakery.
honey buns. I know, but like,
How dare they
I
not be a
got
bakery?
excited for some nostalgia shit, and then I was like, God damn it.
Sir, this is a Wendy's.
Exactly.
You know, I ate a burger.
We
You
don't
get a burger.
have
Oh, I mean, I just
Big
thought it was
Macs here,
sweet shit.
dog.
I just thought it was sweet shit, man. I thought
There are no
May-
Big Macs here, sir. You have to
Maybe,
leave.
motherfucker, give me my Big Mac. I ordered a Big Mac. I paid for a Big Mac. Sir, you haven't paid for anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're gonna call the police. Get out of here. Right?
You give
Yeah.
you give that
Give me
man
my
you give
Big
that man you give that man a Big Mac. That's how you get shot nowadays, bro.
Yeah, you're just like, all right, hang on, dude. I'll hook you up. I'll be right back with a Big Mac. You just give him the best thing you
So,
can to a Big
Penello
Mac.
was gonna ask something about. I don't know
Just
exactly what it was.
handshaking. Here's your Big
Oh,
Mac.
do they have saltwater taffy?
There
Is
are
it
saltwater
like-
taffy. Yes,
Or is it like magical saltwater?
it's saltwater taffy. They seem to have it in various colors of blue, green, and purple. And there seems to be like a just kind of brown one that you can only surmise is plain.
Well, I want to go. I want to get some.
How much money you got?
You gave me 20. So I have
Oh, that's
23.
right. You got $23. Go.
Yeah.
Bats.
Well, it's 2 finger cut per coin. So how much would you like?
2 finger cut per coin.
So one coin gets you 2 fingers in the bag.
Can I
of
get
this taffy?
can I get 4.
Then that's 2 coin.
4 fingers for 2 coins.
I am going to give him
You
2
get-
I'm
coins.
guessing that this is the elven fingers because they're gonna be long and
Yeah,
skinny,
so
right?
his fingers are long and skinny, and he does curl right over them. And he with an apt hand, he picks up this knife and quickly just cuts these things as if he's been doing it for like 1,200 years or some shit, and pops them in actually a more of a wax paper because we don't have plastic in this world in plastic bags, so we hand it to you in this wax paper.
Oh, this world's already better. No plastic. Okay.
Penelope's going to take one and start eating one as I walk around the store while they talk.
So this is clearly saltwater taffy. It's pretty good. It's kind of juicy.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Gargak, do you want me to buy you some candy?
Yes.
All right, pick whatever, man. Nothing too expensive.
Now there are obviously things here that are like of the expensive taste in the sense that they're kept higher up away from the children, and like I said, look in the design of jewelry and crowns, and there's like a candy scepter over there. Like they got to pull on
a
all sorts of
crown?
shit. Yeah.
I want that one, Nevik. I want that one.
How much for the crown?
I'm the Dragon King.
I know, yeah, you are, buddy.
So
Yeah, you are.
you're interested in the candy crown. That's one of our finest creations. We
Yeah.
make one every probably, I don't know, twice a year, maybe, if they sell. So the crown itself is crafted from various types of candy and sugars brought from all around the globe. Do understand. It runs at least 1,200. We've never sold one for less. It depends on the size, usually. That one, it's a solid 12.
Gargak, buddy, I'm sorry.
What? It's right there.
Yeah, but I don't have the money for it.
Toddler behavior.
Exactly. What do you mean?
I'm the Dragon King.
my toddler is just like, the world belongs to me, obviously. What do you mean I can't like do this? And we're just like, no, dude, you can't do this. Not the world belongs. He's not, but the world is mine. Yeah, I don't know. What are you talking about? And I'm like, I appreciate the enthusiasm, but what boundaries, Gabe? We got to work on.
Nevik, none of your magical items give you distort value.
Yeah, probably. And no, none of my magical items do that, man. I don't have a what? I don't like. I have
think it's
one
more
magical
about
item.
distorting the value of the things he's trying to tell me.
Yeah, that's true. The store
And I
value
can
really
lie
more
my-
works than
I can lie my ass off, but that won't make a difference.
Perhaps if
Yeah,
the price is too
I
much,
mean-
I can interest you in the scepter. It is 600. Do understand it's not to be used for combat or had weight put on it. It is a display item. I suppose
Nah.
one could eat it, but it would
Does it taste
take
good?
quite a while. Oh yes, the centerpiece is made of the finest honeydew.
Gargak, man, let's just get you some candy, like a bag of candy, man. Like, you want some chocolates or something?
Well, I want the crown.
The crown's too expensive.
We have enough.
No, we don't.
Target said we.
I had to pay back the bank. Oh, you. I mean, you got money. If you want to spend your money on the crown,
I don't have any money.
who else got? Nobody else got a loan. I was the only one.
Yeah,
that-
it's just you, bro. You're the holding the
sugar-
pockets right now.
right now, you're literally the sugar daddy.
Yeah, I cannot afford. I cannot afford. Nope. I gotta say no, man. I get you a bag of chocolates or something.
I mean, to be fair, Nevik's kind of always held our value.
Yeah,
He's the keeper
I'm the
of
thief.
coin.
Of course, I'm the one that holds.
He's like the treasury.
like.
But yeah, no, we can't afford to get you the crown right now, Gargak. We'll come back for it.
Okay.
For now, can we get you just like anything else smaller?
You want a licorice whip?
Is there an
Yeah,
actual whip
it's
made
a
of
whip.
licorice?
There is not a whip made
Like
of
yard
licorice,
rope?
but he does have ropes that look like licorice that they can clearly cut out in whatever length.
I'll take that.
What is it?
The licorice rope?
Like I said, there's like it's like round, like it's
6
like
feet,
string.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get him 6. What? How much per foot or whatever?
Well, it's every foot is 2 coin. Usually the children only get half. Do you have a preferred flavor? And because there's a wide variety. Of
We are trying to feed a
colors
grown
here.
ass orc. We're not trying to feed a child.
Yeah, and I'm gonna look at Gargak and be like, flavor, buddy?
And there's a wide variety of colors. There's a rainbow of colors up here.
You can just say the color if you don't know.
Blue. No, green.
Green.
All right. Would you like the soft green here or the dark green there? This one is, if I remember correctly, a watermelon, and this one has more of a spearmint taste.
Watermelon.
All right, dark green it is, and so he's gonna roll it. And you said 6 feet.
6 feet of this shit. He wants the whip. He wants the.
Yeah.
All right, and he takes it and he picks up what you would think of as like a toilet tube, like cardboard tube, and just starts ripping this thing around, rolls it around a couple of times. It takes him a minute. I mean, it's clearly like building it up. It's obviously doesn't sell 6 feet of this too often on these things because it's straining to hold it. He spools this up, cuts it off. And he's like, okay, 6 feet. That's gonna be 3 coins? No, 6. No, 12. 2 foot per? Yes, 12.
I thought you said 6. You just said 6. What's
No.
the...
I'm sorry. I do usually have to deal with these. The children only buy half and half.
I'm gonna throw 12 coins on them.
He's going to pick up your 12 coins and slip them in his little smock there and pass off this dark green licorice bound chunk to you.
There you go, buddy.
It smells sweet. It's kind of sticky. It is clearly not thick enough to be used as a whip. But it is, licorice, man.
The licorice whip.
You got some watermelon licorice.
Ooh.
6 feet of watermelon licorice.
Yeah.
Sorry, put one end in his mouth and let it dangle while he walks around town.
All right. Is it time to walk? God, we got to walk 18 miles to the next
I'm
location.
sure they got some fireballs.
I mean, do understand that while you're walking, it's like that. It's not like you're just walking. Like there's houses and buildings and all sorts
Randy?
of shit around you.
You want to try a fireball?
I don't really know what fireballs are. I also have no money.
I think you'd like them.
Now,
How much for
spicy
one
candy
fireball?
is your interest? We do have quite a varied selection. Depends on your level of interest.
I mean, I'm used to things burning in my mouth, so
Do
you got to give me
understand,
something.
though, that there are some of these that you take completely at your own risk. We would ask that you eat them well away from the store. We've had incidents before.
You know what? Let's do it. Sugar Daddy Nevic, can I have one of these fireball candies?
Now, the fireball things are just kind of... Now, what he's talking about are not just the fireballs. He's like, if you want, some hard...
No, I'm talking about give me something that's supposed to burn me, because as someone who's immune to fire...
This was supposed to be my payback for him force-feeding me poison.
Yeah, but say the fireball is what he sells children. So, like, he's, if you want to see something else...
No, what's your hottest candy?
The hottest candy we have, and we only have one of these, is the Ghost Pepper White fireballs, and they're dipped and marinated for several months in the deepest of peppers, and it's a sinful thing. Truly, it is. We're not even supposed
in the flames of the earth.
Yeah, we're not even supposed to advertise that we have them. Only if they're asked for. And I've only known 2 or 3 individuals to take them, and they actually took them with them. I've heard through the Grand Portal. What for? I can only imagine.
The hottest pepper, pickled in the jelly of the second hottest pepper, and then coated in a hard candy made of the third hardest pepper.
How much is one of
They're
how much is
probably
one of
pretty
those?
low in
So
'Cause, I mean-
after you sign the waiver, the sizes run from from a small 80 to a large 800. The 800 is about the size of, and he holds his hands up, and you just get him size like a baseball. And the smalls are about this large, and he holds his thumb up, and it's about the size of a marble.
That's expensive. Do you have anything less difficult on the wallet?
Oh well, there are the
I
atomic.
mean, I did just spend $12 on licorice, man. I mean, come on.
There are the
This item is unholy to behold.
there are the
just some kid sitting there
I
looking about this
guess
about
I'm
the
just gonna
candy.
turn to Nevik, and it's like, it's your call, it's your money.
I mean, you asked for the spiciest shit he had, and he's like, dude, I only got 2 of these, and I've got a small one and a large one. One of them's the size of a baseball, and the other one's the size of a marble. And
The kid presses his face to the glass. It took my family from me.
Legend has it that it's taken many families. Oh man, that's half my monies, guys. But I sort of want to do it. Shenanigans.
Now, yeah, understand that this is very much like the ghost pepper shit that Gargak had, the white pepper. This is something that actually will cause cause you like physical harm eating it. Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this motherfucker got me to drink poison.
Gargak, ask if they can candy the last dog.
The last sausage.
The sausage.
Yeah, ask if they can candy the last dog.
No, I'm keeping it a sausage.
All right, so are you buying this candy? Because you're buying this candy, I'll eat it.
Are you gonna do it, Nevin?
Oh, shenan. Should I shenan, guys? Let's shenan. I'm gonna be all right. Let's throw $80 on the table.
So you want the small? And I do understand that you have to sign the waiver before I can sell this to you, and you have to take this at least a good, I don't know, 200.
Oh, he's signing the waiver.
Yes, whoever's going to consume this.
Yeah.
And he brings up a piece of paper that's clearly pre-written. It's full of legalese. Very detailed.
You bought this of your own.
Obviously, Helvin handwriting. And yeah, it's basically along the lines of, I'm not going to sue these people or fuck with them or have any sort of revenge for what this does to me or whatever. I'm not responsible for melted tongues, ruined teeth, holes in mouths, so on.
Jesus.
It's the devil in that candy, I say! The devil!
The devil. The little kid just ranting.
Yeah.
Don't sign it. It takes your soul.
There you go.
You sign it?
I already have. Look in chat.
All right. All right. So, signed said thing.
Dun, dun, dun. Money on the table.
Money's on the table.
Only
Yeah, he's gonna go back.
$80 left, guys.
He's gonna reach over and he leans down. He whispers to his wife, who was sitting there talking to various children who were on and off.
Hear her audibly gasp.
Yeah, and she's just like, okay.
He pulls out tongs, a welder's mask,
so he is
like
going
gloves.
Yeah, exactly. Like he opens up a drawer with like gloves on, and like he doesn't touch this thing. He straight up pulls out tongs. Like they're obviously some sort of copper. He reaches up and gets this shit. You can see it has a faint glow to it. Like it is obviously some like red fire. If you could imagine lava captured in a fucking marble, this is what he's pulling out.
Just fucking shaky hand sets the bag down on the counter like it's a fucking bottle of nitroglycerin.
It's actually encased in like a small, like kind of glass, like square case. And he pulls this up, puts it on the table, opens it, and kind of motions for you to either pick it up or, he's like, before you reach out, he tells you, he's like, the best way I've seen it done is with either the smock of your glove. You don't want to touch it directly. Specifically, get it near your eyes.
You have been warned. I told you of the
Yeah,
consequences of your actions, and you
Out of respect for
failed
the
to
owner, I will
heed.
step outside
They're
of the
dragging
shop.
the
But as
kid
soon as I
out
step out of
of
the
the
shop, I'm
store.
going to.
This is like the
I'm
4th
gonna.
time this week he's been here.
So you're gonna
I'm going
walk,
to step
step right
outside
outside
of the
the shop.
shop, and I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna immediately put it in my mouth.
Now he's not offering you the case. Yeah, he's just offering you.
Well, no, I'm just gonna pick it up with my bare hand.
Damn.
Yeah, no,
Okay, so the
he
moment you
just
reach
straight
up,
eats it. He
now when
doesn't
you
walk
reach up and
away.
touch this, you of course gonna feel that this thing is warm. Like it has like a warmth to it. Like it obviously is emitting some sort of heat. And yeah, the moment you pop this shit in your mouth, now you are resistant to this type of damage because it is like burning fucking like fire damage. Roll me a straight 40-12.
40.
The children
12?
around the children around you are gonna the children around you gasp when you put they see you do this. They're like, oh my god, there's like a number of them that are gathered around you, and they're like, he just did it. You hear like talking and all this sort of shit. They're very excited about what they just saw.
Give me 1 second.
Vampire.
Yeah, it's a 40-12, and you get half of it because of your resistance. Anyway,
So, do I
let's
just
go
roll
to the
2d12?
no. Yes, sir. Not how the math do.
14.5.
So we roll up to 15.
15, yeah.
Right, and then we go down to 2, so we roll up to 8. So impressively, yeah, he handles it a lot better than a number of people would have.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, oh, but man, it's like that's not bad. It's got some flavor to it.
The classic small explosion. Little smoke
Little
comes
puff
out of his mouth.
a little puff of smoke from his nostrils. The
Oh,
children
that was
around you
tasty.
are clearly impressed. They are like, "Holy shit! What did this dude just do?" Like, "Oh my god!" Like they're like, they can't believe what they just saw.
Can I entertain the kiddies for a second because I like kids?
As long as it's not like weird.
Well, no, like so I have this in my mouth and I'm eating this, but then I want to
He's
cast
12,000 years
prestidigitation.
old, brother. Anything he does with kids is gonna be weird. He's
No,
probably gonna
I'm
smell him like Joe
Excuse
Biden.
me, I'm 1300. But I want to do like prestidigitation and be like sort of like breathe a small bit of fire.
Yeah, you're free
Like,
to try to
art.
performance. I will say if you roll a nat 1 on this, it's gonna go bad.
Almost. He rolled a 2.
So it's
Oh, God.
it's pretty shitty. Yeah, they're not very impressed. The children start mocking
The
you.
kids who were immediately impressed with you are now like, what the fuck are you doing? You fucking suck, man.
Yeah, so I'm gonna walk back into candy shop and it's like that wasn't too bad.
The rest of you would clearly see like a soft glow in his mouth from where this.
Yeah. Like the glow of his tongue from where it melted.
I hope
Candy.
that doesn't destroy what's left of your teeth.
Yeah, now the shopkeeper is impressed. He's just like, wow, I've never seen anyone return, and you just ate it right there. Look, and he taps the wife's shoulder, and he points up at you where your tongue looks almost like a log that was like on fire.
It's just like an ember in your mouth. And you're just like, that's
I'm just gonna
taste to it.
I'm just gonna offhandedly it's like my mouth is used to fire literally coming out of it, so you know.
Tasty.
I suppose. I mean, that would be a benefit. Well,
I do have a question. This is a meta question, though, Adam.
Yes.
Do ghosts poop?
Do ghosts poop? Yeah, I mean, you gotta eat, right?
Okay, so this is gonna be.
Yeah,
this is gonna be
another check.
You take your
It's gonna be a two-way street,
you take your constitution checks on your own, buddy. Right.
You just hear.
In the middle of the night, yeah. Oh!
I mean, I imagine that's part of the 40-12 damage in general, right?
Instead of breathing fire, he just farts at one time.
Like 7 of it's the initial heat, and then 8 of it's gonna be the damage. I haven't actually taken 8 yet. 8's gonna be what it passes through.
All right, so let's move on to the next point. Yeah, guys.
Shenanigans? Yeah, more shenanigans. I don't have a lot of money, but being a sugar daddy, like literal sugar daddy for a minute, was great.
I do love how you're like, I'm gonna buy this to get revenge, and I'm just like, I'm mostly fine.
You're probably gonna love it. Exactly. Like.
So you guys walking around.
Welcome to Nevik's Revenge.
He's like, "Do come back."
Oh yeah, and we
So,
just
yeah.
spent like almost $100 in his fucking candy shop. Of course, he wants us to come back.
So you guys are going elsewhere.
Yeah.
All right, so
Yeah, down here.
what you're approaching right here is kind of an open air building, and you can see that it is a candle maker just from walking right up to it. There are a shit ton of candles that are in there surrounding this booth. It's almost like
Hey,
the
man.
booth walls themselves are built with candles, and not all of them are lit, but a lot of them are. It gives it this nice kind of glowing effect. There's not really carvings in here. It's just almost like I said, like almost the walls themselves are made with this fucking wax of various colors. Now, when you walk around this for a moment, you do find that there is a sign leaned on this that says Red Candle Shop on it with a picture of what you can only assume is drawn on chalk with a red candle on it.
Show him your candle, Jason. Your lamp of things.
Good point.
I know what to do with the lamp of things. I
Now,
don't.
right off the
I'm
bat,
pretty.
you don't see anyone just standing around that seemingly is running this place. You do hear something rummaging near the back end of this location.
I mean, do we need candles, guys?
Taking a candle.
These are things that are like the size of walls, man.
No, there's got to be little ones around.
I mean, if you walk into the building,
Well, yeah. And somebody's rummaging in the back. I thought we had already walked into the building. And
Hey, Rendis
No.
is going to stand
that's what I'm
just
saying,
outside
walking around this building, right?
Yeah, Faye Rendis is going to stand outside because in real life, Faye Rendis needs to be right back.
All right. So as you go to walk in this building, yeah, there are a lot of shelves and stuff that are straight, like shoved into the wax on the side of these giant candle walls. There doesn't seem to be much of a roof or anything here. There are a large variety of candles. Some of these are in bowls, but most of these are just straight up form like chunks of wax sitting here. Now, the fragrances that are going on around you, for those of you with intact noses, which is I think most of you, if not all of you, motherfucking is just a wild
yeah, you didn't go on a
variety.
nose-taking spree.
Give me time.
New ideas are coming.
Give me time. Anyway, so like I said, the scents around you are just fantastical. Like there's all sorts of shit. Like it's almost better than the candy shop. There's the scent of home is somewhere in this haze. All right, there is motherfucking all this shit that is just fantastic in these variety of colors. The glowing fires that are lit here are of different colors as well. Not all the candles burn just orange. Some of them are burning green, blue, and so on.
Can we take a second to just talk about how awful it would be to lose your nose and have to walk around looking like fucking Skeletor your whole life?
There are a number of people that you've seen in the city that obviously suffered that.
And I mean, you could get a prosthetic. Look at my hand, and I just hold up the trident again.
So after a moment of standing here, like I said, you do hear someone rummaging around. You can see what looks like a robed individual wearing like a dark silken red robe that is standing there shuffling some sort of box. They're shuffling around in a box in this hallway that kind of goes back in this building. They're muttering something.
Hello?
So at the sound of your voice, this person goes to stand up pretty much straight away, and when they do, they knock themselves atop one of the shelves that are above them, and he curses, rubs his head. It's clearly a human being, and he turns around. And he's like, "Oh, nabbit! Oh, what? I'm sorry. I was searching for something. How can I help you?" The name's Shell, and he steps forward and he's holding his hand out to you, almost like in a nervous manner.
I shake his hand.
He's still rubbing his head with the other hand. So, what brings you to the candle shop? Are you searching for a certain scent, fragrance, a power, perhaps?
I guess curiosity mostly. It's such a odd place.
It's nothing odd about it. Everyone needs candles in their life. A good light sets a mood, sets the tone. We can do anything with the proper ingredients when they're burning in the magical heat of concoction. You understand, see? See, perhaps this candle. See, this one, the dark blue. You stare into it long enough and you scent it. I swear you can see the stars. This one over here. This one over here. It will bring you the scent of your lover's hair. This one, only the purest of roses. I love those, the red ones. And well, these down here, you don't want those. Well, you get my point.
What did those do?
He's pointing to the kind of yellow ground, the ones on the ground. Well, those ones are, more scented towards like base clays and rocks. I mean, sometimes the dwarves they
A
get
little bit of
homesick.
repellents or something too, I'm guessing. Like, I'm sure you got some stuff to get rid of, some bugs or something that just doesn't smell good.
Candles.
It depends on who you are. What smells good to you doesn't smell good to everyone. Understand, I serve all types here.
Nevic's just like, I'm looking for burning rubber and
Decaying bodies and
No,
like
no,
shit
I would like
filled
to
burning-
say, I would like the
Do you have
scent of
shit filled
sadness.
ditch?
Rubber-
Do you have the scent of
burning
sadness?
rubber and rat
Yeah.
urine.
Yeah, eternal sadness. Like
He
it
does
should
have
be,
the
it should be,
scent of
it should be
sadness,
labeled
though.
eternal sadness.
I mean, that's what this guy's telling you, though, is that he does have the scent of sadness. That he's got the scent of like the sight of stars. He's got the scent of like all sorts of shit, right?
Yeah. You look into this green one for long enough, you're in the forest, smelling the like pines and like, whoa, what? But yeah, I got you. Yeah, the blue is the stars.
It's magic candles, bro.
Magic candles, bro.
Or I
like
guess maybe drug candles.
Magical
Drugged up
candles.
candles, bro.
Why not both?
Why not both? I don't.
That's
No,
a salesman
it's what
for you,
any-
though. You can have the best of both
any-
worlds. Not just magic, but drugs as well.
That's what makes them so magic. The secrets in the sauce. So I mean, I don't know that we have a need for candles right now. Yeah.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Everyone has needs for candles. I can see the pining for home in your for life, your friends here. I can see the heartbreak in hers.
Money for days. I just gotta get another loan, man.
Just these.
They don't work where I come from.
He's like, what's this candle business about now?
What are you talking about? Fire?
I don't know
What?
about that shit.
I've never had a candle in my life.
If it's not an orb, I don't know what the fuck you're talking
You talking about people need candles, man? I've never had a candle.
It's either a
Like,
light
what?
orb or it doesn't exist. Get out of here. What is this candle bullshit?
What is this? What is this magic?
Y'all motherfuckers, that's how y'all light y'all's homes. This is bullshit. Y'all need to get some orbs.
Man, although I really kind of do want to steal one.
Like I said, some of the candles are
I don't
size of
want to
walls. Some of these things are size of barrels. Some of these are size of easier palms. Some of these are size of pinkies.
Yeah, just a little scoop, tiny candle, but I don't want to because Homebrew probably knows his candles, so I'm
He
just be like,
seemingly
take your time.
does.
Take your time.
He's obviously some sort of magician.
Thank you for your time and your magic candles. They smell amazing, but I cannot afford anything in this shit because I have no money.
I'm back. Sorry, I had to run pick up a package
No
before
money.
our package room.
Nah, you're good.
Did you say you had no money?
He's like,
No.
get out.
Very small amount of money.
Well,
I have no money.
perhaps you could trade something. I do see a number of. I can glance
Fancy.
magic items on your friend here.
Oh, my buddy. Like, because I know you ain't looking at my.
Even
Don't be
you,
eyeballing me.
surely
yeah,
you
I
have
guess
something you can part with.
Nah.
It's my candy.
My,
Drat. I came for the liquor. She runs off like a.
No. Nevik, we can't just trade this stuff away willy nilly.
dude, it's just a claw of Gar. It's not even that big of a deal. Like, obviously people want it.
It's not just a claw.
Well, he didn't even mention the claw. He just sees the, because you can see on Jason. He's
Yeah,
got,
yeah,
he's holding
that I
a
have
lantern, a
magical
claw.
items.
He's got this giant claw thing.
Got
He's got
magical
fucking-
gauntlets. Like I got a whole bunch of
He's
magical
got a
stuff
lantern
on
of
me.
souls. He's got a.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, just give him the fucking sell that fucking magic fire thing you got. He's obviously into that sort of thing.
No, Nevik.
What are you talking about?
There are souls
Money,
inside of
motherfucker.
this.
Maybe they smell good.
Ah, necromancy. I've heard. I know a couple of things of that. I've only a few
No,
candles with such behavior.
not necromancy, not a necromancer, priest.
Are you
Yes,
familiar
he
with the
definitely-
morticians?
I mean,
The morticians.
Are you with them? If you are, surely you wouldn't be sent here. No, they would know better.
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
well,
The Guild of Morticians that live out in the tomb yards.
no, we haven't met those guys yet.
Truly spiteful bunch. They run a lot more politics of the city than they are led to believe, and they're the ones that exhume the bodies and deal with such things. That's how the limb market tends to work. The meat, where do you think it comes from?
Wait. Hold on. I'm gonna be like, you guys eat people?
I don't. But the common folk passing through, they know no better. They bring their
Well, yeah,
own.
they're just fast food. Yeah. Man, I bet that's I bet that's
Oh,
a good
God.
turnaround.
It's not so bad.
Like that's
Oh
nothing but profit.
God!
I mean, that's nothing but profit, dude. You're just like people are just wheelbarrowing dead bodies in.
Are we
you're
sure
just
though
like-
that half elf isn't like half dwarf as well? Because when I was talking about the dwarfs are greedy in my shit, they're very much like
Oh, man,
Ferengi
I've been raised-
oriented.
I've been
And
raised
Nevik
as a
over here is
thief
like,
my
I
entire life. I'm
appreciate the
like,
profit of selling corpses.
yeah, I mean that's brilliant. Like the same dude. I mean, I can like the dwarves because I mean they're
No.
smart
Use
about
the
this.
people to feed the people.
It's,
Duh!
It's a resource based, of course.
It's
I mean,
fucking
the decision was based
I
on need.
mean,
That's how they
Oil and
justify
green.
it.
Yeah.
But it is truly a horrific thing. Though I will say that
mean-
the bones do make pretty structures when they're used properly.
See,
Now that's
I mean,
just good
even,
protein.
Even this guy sees the beauty in it, you know. But I'm telling you, that's good. I mean, that's
So Fayrendis just offhandedly is gonna comment. It's like, well, I have eaten a bunch of you before, so I guess it's not that weird.
okay. Didn't need to know that,
Huh?
but not
Animals.
judging.
We're gonna gloss over that. Just
Well,
We'll come back to that at a later
most
date.
of the party here,
Um,
Jason, you have consumed human flesh and gargant.
don't remind me.
The only people in the party that didn't, when the crazy people took us in, were me and Elise.
Actually,
So-
no. I don't think I ate. I don't think I ate.
And I'll just see over here eating people left and right. Lord Almighty.
No, we're not.
You
We're
ate
not-
human chili, so did Gargak.
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Gargak's like,
Exactly.
I've been eating people for years, dude. Like,
Yeah. What are you talking about? I think you're talking about that. When you feel alive.
mean,
I've been out here in the war
That's what
bed,
you
feel war
think.
bad, felt the war field, just fucking.
taste.
Yeah, dog. The war
When the
sauce.
blood is warm.
When Gargak says you look like a snack, it has a totally different meaning.
So anyway, yeah, he's inquiring if you're with the Guild of Morticians. He's explained to you that the guys who run the tomb yards, that
Yeah.
he just gave you this information about the town.
No,
and I do appreciate the information.
Passively,
seems like good information.
Passively, no less. That's right. $65 an hour, guys.
$65.
Slap it down on the table.
$65.
Slap it down
What the
on the
fuck is this shit?
So, Nevik, unless you have like a dire need for a candle, I mean,
No, I'm good, man.
Now he's clearly
Yeah.
said he's got candles of all sorts. He's like, let your imagination run wild. I got candles over here. Yeah, I mean, like for real. He does. He's got a fucking. I mean, it's like candles are us in this bitch.
Honestly, I'm just gonna tell him I probably do my best work in the dark. So
That's okay.
so, I guess that's Nevik's way of asking if there's a darkness candle.
oh,
I understand.
Yeah.
He's looking for a hand of glory. He's looking for a hand of glory, then, right?
A hand of glory.
That in D&D, yeah, it's a candle that when you light, only the person holding it can see.
I mean, it's not in D&D. That's like a real folklore thing. That a hand of glory is a dried and pickled hand that's been turned into a candle. But that when it's lit, that only the person who lit the candle can see the light from it.
Yeah, does he have a candle hand?
I don't-
Is that what he's asking?
I don't
the
know
guy?
if that's
No. He's a darkness candle.
Oh, I do have
candle's
candles that emit darkness.
As in, like, I'll be the only one to see.
If darkness inferior friends, I understand. I have a few, but I do be wary of how you use them. They are known to affect the user as well.
I'm not gonna go like mad with power or anything.
You understand? I've seen them used as
That's your
torture devices.
MO.
I'm guessing they're pretty expensive though. So
Well, they are, as you would understand, difficult to make and hard to keep secret around a place like this.
yeah, I'm sure you get questioned about them a lot, and just openly sell them.
Only from types that I know would like to buy them. I have a bit of a feeling about you, though. I understand you're that type.
Nevik throws gang signs.
The only hand I have.
Well, he's clearly like some like Japarius kind of character, and definitely picks up on Nevik having a bit of a sadistic streak.
A DACA sign. I got you. So yeah, how much for the candle, man? That kind of.
Just starts extending his S's. Something about you tells me you're a deviant.
For the Candle of Darkness, I've got one that'll last you 10, 12 minutes. Could last longer if you preserve it. I could part with perhaps 200. Or if you could get your friend to perhaps give me that lantern. I could do a lot of things with something like that.
I mean, that lantern's obviously worth more than a fucking 12-minute candle.
Is it worth more to you?
It's worth more to my buddy.
Is that worth more to you?
Well, I mean, I hadn't done time with him or anything, but we've been traveling together for a while, so yeah. I don't want to fuck him first.
That's between you and your friend. Either that or 200. Or I'd keep the candle here. And enjoy the dark nights. Darkness is a rare thing around a place like this.
Yeah, that's true. Nah, I'm good. I got no money.
As you wish. Understand
Got
if
no
you
money.
report
you got
any
any
of this
job?
to anyone else, I will deny all of it. Say it again?
Did I? Yeah, I was never here. I don't know what you're talking about.
Do I get any what?
Jobs.
Jobs. Well, unless you something you wish to part with.
What? Like you just like the fucking you're the pawn shop? I thought you were the candle maker.
I am the candle maker, but it takes ingredients to make things. Understand that to make a candle such as one that emits sadness or joy, that I have to gather these from someone and somewhere.
You want like ghost tears or something? Like what are we?
No,
What?
it's a bit more complex than that.
You're not getting my toes, man. My tippy toes.
I would require part of you,
That's not cool. No. I've already lost too much when I hold up my hand.
but it's not necessarily a body part. Something deeper inside.
Nope, not doing
Yeah,
memories.
no.
Not
You're
taking
not.
memories, not taking nope.
You're not taking essence of Nevik.
Oh
man,
man,
don't
hold on.
take-
I don't want to. You don't want to make. You don't want to make Nevik a completely sorrow, like sad, free character. Like he just like removes all his sadness and now is no longer
I don't-
sad. He can't experience being
If
sad,
that-
and therefore he
I don't know
becomes a
that-
psychopath. Come on.
Yeah, no. We're not distilling essence of Nevik.
I could take his joy forever and put it in a candle, and then he doesn't no longer experience his joy and just offs himself within like 2 days. I mean, I'm telling you.
Yeah, no.
Do this.
You're not taking me.
Yeah, you're obviously
Part of
dealing with an evil wizard, so take that how you please.
Nope.
I feel like
We need to
whatever
we need to
candle
get the
he
fuck out
makes
of this
out of
house.
Nevik would be no good. So
The only
It's,
one's part,
uh,
well, the only one's part of Nevik. He's assured Nevik will survive this. He's done this many
Yeah.
times.
They could just
Yeah,
take-
but I don't imagine that this is a real monkey paw situation, Nevik.
Yeah, and he's pretty much like, in trade, I'll give you, whatever candle you please.
Oh man, so wait, like you could take. That's intriguing.
Yeah, isn't it?
Because yeah, you could take my sadness, my sorrow.
Right, but then you're never sad. Ever.
Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Are you using the Shining Finger Sword, Nevik? Because that's what it just sounded like. Sounded like
What?
some G Gundam shit there.
I mean, we're fucking with.
Oh, some fucking burning Gundam, like my sorrow.
My anger and all my sorrow.
Yep.
This is for my friends and for my goldfish and Jimmy down the street. Burning Gundam.
I've got enough teenage angst candles.
I get those all the time. I don't want to trade
You
that.
don't
pulls out a box. I've got enough
I
stress.
can't get rid of them.
It starts opening
It just
drawers.
smell like stress. They just smell like stress. That's horrible.
Anyway, so yeah, he's clearly some sort of witch doctor, necromancer kind of guy going on here. He's got all sorts of
he
crazy
gets
shit.
stressed out as he's pulling them out. He's just like, you can tell.
I mean, he was kind of stressed out searching in that box.
Yeah, I don't think so. So let's
Yep.
we'll see you later, you fine
Hey, man, I appreciate it.
gentleman and definitely upstanding individual. Good luck with your candle business.
Name Shell. If you need anything, I'm here. I'm always here. He's kind of down.
As we
about that.
walk out, I'm just gonna tell Fayrundis, who's apparently been standing outside, just be like, the red candle shop is fucked up.
This candle shop fucking weird, bro.
I'm just gonna make the comments like, yeah, I've never really had the need for candles. I mean, I make my own fire, so
Penelo's still like, what the candle?
I mean,
What
not
is?
like
I don't
this.
get it.
Not like this,
Bullshit.
bro.
Is this what all candles are like? Is this you light your house with sadness? What the fuck is this shit? This is her first introduction to candles at all.
And they just found into a dark path. Like, what the hell did happen?
No, most candles are midlife, but these.
This is not
This
what all
is
candle
fucked
shops
up.
like. Trust me, Kayla.
I don't think I've ever seen such a menacing candle maker.
I mean, but some of them were cool, dude. Like the Starlight candle. I totally wanted to steal that.
This guy's
You
like,
walk in there and you steal from the fucking necromancer if you want, but I'm walking away.
I don't think he's a necromancer. I think he's just this. I mean, it's a different type of
He's talking about soul magic,
woke
Nevik.
magic. It's a different magic.
I told you we were going completely off the rails as far as creativity shit
Let's
goes. Yeah, and, like,
let's get
soul
as
magic,
far
blood
away
magic
from
and
this
shit.
candle shop as
We're gonna do it.
possible.
And
Don't
like,
think we
as
will.
far as like, I have magical weapons, man. I obviously believe that like magic exists. The gods don't exist, man.
Okay, so you finally come around to magic, but you don't believe my magic is real for some reason.
So y'all going to the
No,
next
well, I
building?
mean, I think you're some of your
Is this,
magic
is
might
this
be
y'all
real.
going to the next building? Did y'all walk to the next building? Is that what just happened?
Yeah, I want to.
Alright.
I want to get away from the
Alright,
weird candle
leave,
shop.
Leaving the candle shop.
As
So
we're
yeah, you
walking
guys are
down
leaving
the
the candle
street.
shop. Yeah, we walk down the street. You see a building here that obviously has like drunk people around it. Like there, some people hanging out in the street. Somebody's throwing up. But there are two very serious looking guard things standing by the door. They look like armored fucking giant things. They look like some sort of either there's not like a body within them. They look like animated armor, but they're fucking huge and they look menacing as shit. And they are clearly like animated. They're just sitting here by each side of this door. On the outside of this, you see a sign. Yeah, you see a sign that is in the carved shape of a leaf. On it, it says the blue leaf. You can surmise from the carvings on the outside of the building and the windows that this is obviously some sort of bar and or tavern, because there's lively music going on about it. This is where you heard the hawk noise earlier.
Can I see thieves' can on the walls?
looking around, you do not see any clear thieves' cant and are carvings on the wall that aren't part of the decorations. The decorations themselves being partly trees, and they seem to have jovial people, and it
Gotcha.
looks like
So,
a
yeah.
scene from a Pan, picture.
So
Well,
yeah, no, I don't know
Fellas,
nothing
let's
about
go
this.
cause havoc here.
What? No. What? No.
Are we?
Can I try to like step in after the party, like as if I'm not with them, and
You guys are free to do here, please. I am here to
Nevik,
react. It's
Nevik,
world. I'm
Nevik.
like my hood up or something? What?
Oh, okay, yeah. Like you don't ever start the trouble at the fucking bar, bro.
Nah, what are you talking about? Okay, the very first bar we went to, I didn't start the trouble. They declared that we had kidnapped some sort of fucking princess or some shit and drew swords, right? And all was going good until I stabbed a motherfucker in the neck. Like, but I didn't kidnap any princess or anything, so.
You want to put up
They're fucking.
you want to put up your fucking collar when you walk in with us, but
So are you guys approaching these guys? What's up?
So yeah, I guess we'll approach the suits of armor
what's
standing
going on?
guard at the
Yeah,
door.
but I'm gonna be in the back, kind of like.
So as you guys all go to approach, they seemingly have no problem with you, though. For a moment, they look at Pinello and they raise their hand. She's like, "Whoa, not her.
What? Vanilla says, but I'm like, what?
No
Me?
skinwalkers. Come back later."
He just told you to go die.
Damn. Come back later.
Holy shit. Holy
Damn.
shit.
Vanilla looking around like and go where?
Doesn't matter. You can't come in. This is ghost only bar.
Okay, I'll
Spirits only.
I guess me and Pinello can hang outside while you guys go inside and
What?
Outside.
You're sitting me in.
Now outside.
Wait, so you're sitting me in with
you.
Gargak,
Now
who still has like 4 foot
and
of
they
licorice
ruined
left
it.
in his mouth.
Outside this bar, you can see a couple of elves that are clearly too drunk for their own good. They're throwing up and having a little bit of a party, and one's holding another one's hair back as it's, like you said, puking, and the other one's laughing at the whole situation.
I mean, Pinello's okay to walk around outside and look around.
You know what sugar and alcohol? I mean, if Gargak has, he's gonna get fucked. I mean, he's been eating that liquor. He's got 2 foot of licorice in his belly already.
I ain't about to die.
I think he's just swallowing a whole.
I mean, candy tastes good and alcohol tastes good, so I think I'd feel good.
just starts drinking a meat through the fucking the 6 foot licorice whip.
I have done that. I drink the liquor through like a fucking licorice. Anyway.
Good shit.
It is. Gotta live life one time. Anyway, so what's up? What are we doing, guys? Going to
Okay,
this bar?
I won't get into trouble. I'll be good.
Okay. But I'm just saying that Nebik is stepping in with favor and just the fireball champion here who loves
now the moment you guys go to step in, one of the first things you're going to notice right off the bat is the room itself is kind of vividly colored. When you see your own hands, it is as if you were alive and you don't have any fucking wounds. And in this bar are a shit ton of elves. There are way more elves than you would expect to see. It's like at least 50% of the fucking room. It's not all elves, but there's a shit ton of them.
Shit, I am totally. Do I have like a cloak on?
You tell me, bro.
Equipment. Let's see. I have leather armor.
Now, this room itself is designed in more of a traditional bar sense. There's several round tables and stools along a long-running bar that goes both along the left side of the wall and the right side of the wall. Behind the bar are a number of more fucking elves. And you can see to the right is a more raised platform, which there seems to be some sort of bird performer. Now, this is not a Kinku. This is, what are they called? I forget the other race. But it's an avian race. And they're
the parrot people.
Yeah, they're up there. And this person is, seemingly making various, like, bird-type noises. This is where you, like I said, heard the hawk noises before. At various ones, people cheer here and there. Some of them are more like dinosaur roars than other things. Like he's clearly trying to imitate other animals. There's some conversation in between, like, hold on, I got this. Things like that as he goes on.
It's an Arakoa or
yeah,
Arakra.
there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Sorry, I'm like I can't remember how to pronounce it, but it's like
Yeah,
the
same.
Iraka.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
I know what. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm
I was
talking
thinking
about. Though.
Dune.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
yeah,
exactly what you're talking about. They're like the eagle people. They're
yeah.
less like crow, like they're like eagle people.
Yeah, but this one is obviously some sort of performer, and is clearly giving out some sort of like imitations or something. It's you're not sure if it's a comedy show and are just supposed to be made for the
Performing
entertainment of it.
arts. What's going on here?
Yeah, exactly. But it doesn't seem to matter because not a lot of people are actually paying the gentleman attention.
Mother God, yeah.
Yeah, for the most part, this room, it's not extremely large, but it is fairly hustling in here. It's got a number of people in here. Is keeping to their own selves, laughing amongst themselves, seemingly have a good time. And it's almost like they have forgotten that they are dead. If you can't even tell which ones are dead or not. Like I said, everyone in the room seems to be quite alive. It's almost like a moment out of time in this specific tavern.
I'm gonna look down at my hand.
Your hand, yeah, your hand is still missing. It has replaced the limb, but what was
fucking trident.
What was clearly
fucking trident.
What was clearly semi-transparent and mildly cold before now has a lively look and flesh feel to it.
Yay, but
yeah. So I want to find somebody that looks like they've worked
fucking
here.
hand.
There are people, like I said, a number of elves behind the bar that are clearly wearing kind of whitish smocks, serving drinks to various patrons that walk up and so on. Behind them are large vats. So when you walk up, of course, one of these.
Wait,
people,
large vats. What do you mean by large vats?
Like that's where they're holding
barrels,
like
large
wine
casks and
are they
whiskey
barrels?
And
I mean, if you want to make
there's all sorts of barrels.
If you want to think they're creepy, they're creepy. But
no, more just like meta-wise in my head. I'm trying to understand if this is the place where the bar scene we had when we were doing like the bits with the other people.
The
but
bar scene with
that's what I was
asking. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. They just.
Yeah, my brain's like, what do you say? Anyway,
keep moving forward.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, there's large ass fucking tankards back here where these guys are pulling their various types of drinks, and they this blonde male's gonna walk up to you, kind of give you a nudge. What can I do for you, sir?
What is this place?
But it's the Blue Leaf. It's a tavern. People come, they drink, they eat, they have a good time. Would you like to order anything?
I'm more meant like, why am I corporal again?
Well, that's old standing enchantment on the building itself. It's part of the allure. What sells everything. It's how we can charge what we do for some of the meats. He jokes.
You're gonna want to talk to him and point at Nevic. He has money. I'm broke.
Well, sir, can I order anything? I don't know if Nevic's here. I think he's muted. Nevic's on the mute.
Kevin, are you thirsty?
Sugar daddy.
What? Sorry.
Maybe you want Baba.
Daddy.
Just ready to see that drink. Is that what it is?
He was just talking to the bartender. And he told the bartender that he didn't have any money, but you did. And so the bartender turned to you and asked you if you wanted to order anything.
I mean, what do you got?
Well, we have various types of ales, and we have some of the deeper brews, the darker beers and floats. Today's special is the trout, but I'm not the cook myself. As far as I'm aware, the menu should still be over there on the wall, written in common, but I can't promise we have everything on it. If you order it, I'll tell you.
Yeah, it might be sold out.
It was written a long time ago. Some of the supplies are harder to get these days. Like ham, for example. It's been a long time since we've had bacon.
Pork.
Oh, I'm just gonna look around the bar and make sure there's no pig people.
There are no pig people. It's either because they ate them or they're not there.
You said it's primarily elves, right?
Yeah, it's about at least 50% elves in this building.
Which is, I'm assuming, a higher ratio than anywhere else you've been.
So far, yeah. This is just in this one area, in this tavern, there's just a shit ton of elves.
Gotcha.
I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna look over. Gargak, are you like at the bar, still eating your liquor?
Gargak would probably inherently have some trust issues with groups of elves just from having been in a war. Yeah.
I mean, I'm half elf. Chill out.
He don't trust you either, bro.
Yeah, and I don't trust you.
What? We did time together.
He only half trusts you, Nevik.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, so it's just me and Favorindus at the bar. How much for a whiskey? I'm guessing that's what he wants.
Whiskey, you want it by the shot or the bottle?
Turn. Favorindus.
I mean, you're buying. I'm just here.
What kind of night do you want it to be? You want me to get the bottle? We'll go back outside and share with Pinello, who I know has never had whiskey. That'll be a fun night. We can give her 2 shots and she'll just be fucking.
I'll be out there.
Baby.
Shots are one coin. Glasses don't leave the house, but you take the bottle for 16.
Oh.
I mean, you think bottle would fun night for the 5 of us? I don't know if the priest would
5
drink.
of you, and he looks over at Gargak for a second, and he's like, "You might want to make it 2 or 3 bottles."
Mm.
I'm just gonna make the point.
Look at you, the salesman over here.
Don't you realize that the priest is immune to alcohol?
I was just saying he probably wouldn't drink anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean he's also immune, so we don't have to worry about him. We could give him some water, and it'd infect him just as hard.
Nah.
I don't have immunity to poison. I have immunity to disease.
Ah.
I was like, why is he immune to alcohol?
Poison, yeah.
I mean, I think I can eventually get immunity to poison, but I only have immunity to disease right now, so.
Yes. I mean, or we could just have like a nice mellow night and have some beer.
I mean, but we can't get a fucking keg.
What are you talking about? You have a Gargak.
We do have a Gargak.
He could carry a keg. Where are we gonna make camp? We don't have a place to make camp tonight. We're just gonna fucking sleep out in the streets with a keg.
Well, the Deadheads or whatever, they said that's where we could find a place to stay.
Yeah, we also need money to do that, probably. Most likely.
Yeah.
I mean, I got a little bit of money, but a keg. A beer keg?
Maybe we're just in the market for information.
Yeah, didn't you want to find out some about the golden knives or whatever?
I mean, apparently you just don't go announcing that shit. You don't ask. I'm not just gonna ask this bartender about that.
Fucking tunnel snakes.
Ask her where's
the
Harvey
purple
Dent.
monkeys, the green.
Ask her if she knows where. Ask the bartender if they know where Harvey Dent's at.
Two-Face.
Where's
Harvey I just want to.
Did Epstein kill himself?
No, not asking that question.
He's right over there.
There he is. Look, you go ask him yourself. Yeah, you were talking about you wanted the drink, and we want a bottle to share with. We want to try to get a keg to get Gargak to carry it out. What are we doing here?
No, keg will run you at least 50. Yeah, that's the cheap stuff.
Well, of course we want the cheap stuff. We've got a priest and a
most people that get the keg do. I know.
Yeah. But
look at me. Do you think I've ever drank a single ounce of high class, high quality beer?
No.
This elf clearly has.
Oh,
he's a snooty bartender.
This half elf has obviously never spent more than like fucking 3 copper on his cup of beer. So we're talking about 16 for the bottle of whiskey. This better be some fucking badass whiskey. Or I mean, let's just not, guys. Let's not cause a scene. Let's not get drunk in this bar.
Nevik for a moment turns around. He's like, you know what, guys?
You
Before
know,
we do this, I want to say,
I'm against this right now. Okay.
I mean, I have a bedroll, so I can always camp down somewhere. I got a bedroll.
We've been
Just
no, we've
whatever we
been
can all
told that
just.
we don't want to just
You
sleep
don't
on the
want to just sleep.
streets.
Yeah, you don't sleep on the streets. You gotta either stay awake and find someplace safe, or you
Well,
get whatever.
then I have my dog. If
Oh,
we
that's
need
true.
something to guard us while
Oh,
we
that's
sleep.
true.
We also don't know what the day-night cycle is here because, it's just
doesn't
kind of
matter,
vague
though.
what time it
It doesn't
is.
matter, man. We can just find a decent
Isn't
alleyway.
there a park or somewhere like that forest area we came from? Couldn't we find a treated, a shaded area to lay
No.
down?
No.
No.
Do not go
Oh.
back to that forest.
Uh,
Seriously. Like the only reason we made it out of that forest.
At this point, guys, I think maybe we should just go through the portal.
I want a hand.
There are more plot lines to resolve here.
Also, yeah, aren't we supposed to meet a dude here?
Yeah, but we were told. But the person that sent us here said we had to go beyond the portal.
No, he didn't.
She.
Yeah, she said we had to go beyond the portal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, but we.
So you were an axe. You were an axe when she was.
Yeah, and I can hear it.
You could hear it with your axe ears. What?
You have ears.
Wait, hold on. Nevik, and very interesting to be like Nevik. I heard everything. Everything from the time you guys came across me. I heard everything. Even that secret you don't want Gargak to know about.
Which time? That's the.
You know what I'm talking about.
No, honestly, I mean, I'm a forgetful son of a bitch.
But you guys gonna order anything or not?
You know, the
bartender's
best
starting
part
to
of lies.
I apologize for wasting the bartender's time. We're not gonna get any drinks tonight. I'm gonna keep my guys sober.
All right, well, enjoy the scenery, I guess. He turns around and walks up, kind of waves you
It's
off.
good to have hand again. Hand.
The best part of lying is forgetting
need a
what you
drink.
said and making up new ones.
What? Gargak getting money?
I need a drink.
Yeah. I nudge Nevik.
He looks at Nevik. Just like,
No. Gargak. No. How much is a water?
I just want a grog.
We have grog back home.
The grog back home.
There is no home.
Home is on fire right now, guys. Like, home is gone. Okay. You see the map. We did.
Home is where your heart is, and my heart's at the bottom of that bottle.
No, his heart's at the bottom of his bowl of chili.
So.
We're going to start getting detriments from eating.
I don't even know what I'm going to do. Yeah. Because, I mean, I just ate last session. Like, I had a meal and a shitty cup of ale, and now Gargax had candy, and
It also can't be worse than, like,
what's like the cup of your
fucking salt pork for months and months while you're at war.
Not watered down shit, but just the cheap shit.
So what's up, guys? What are we doing here? Because we're sitting in a bar. It's nice.
I mean, I was gonna get if Gargak needs a drink because he has been choking down.
The drinks too. We got two copper for the cheapest cup.
Two copper.
Two
the cheapest cup. There you go, Gargak.
It's the same the same shit of the coins you've been using.
Yeah, EP. Yeah. Get him a beer.
I mean, he's gonna hand you one.
Fuck it. I'll go ahead and get Fayrunus another beer too. There, I'll spend
right.
4.
All right, that's 4.
They got the beer.
Now, this shit's not great. It is clearly made from some sort of like rotten apple kind of something. It's not fantastic, but it will get if you get the sense that if you drank about 6 of these, you'd get nice and drunk. You might throw up, but you'd get nice and drunk.
Like 4 foot roping it, sucking it down.
This motherfucker. Okay. First off, Adam is pretty much describing Mike's hard lemonade, but apple flavored.
Watermelon.
It's like a rotting one, yeah, and he's sucking it through
Watermelon,
the
yeah,
water,
it's just
and
gross as
Gargak
shit.
shrinking
Like,
into
why am I
this
drinking
watermelon. Everyone,
I think that's the Angry Orchard cider that you're trying to describe.
There we go. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. This is just nasty shit. But there you go. So that's what you're drinking.
I'm gonna go outside
Look around the
and tell Jason that his drink's on me. And then
I'm fine without a drink. We don't need to spend the money.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But these guys were thirsty. Also, it's crazy in there. When you go in, you're not dead anymore. Like it's like you're.
The big guard thing standing there kind of chuckles. He's like, "Hey, no, you're dead. Look at you."
Well, yeah, but I mean, you're not like, like see-through anymore.
Yeah. I get it. You don't look dead.
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. I'm just gonna turn to the guard. It's fucking crazy, man. Okay?
Yeah, I hear it every night. It's an enchantment. You're new around here, yeah?
Yeah, obviously. Huh? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well, don't sleep out here in the streets, all right? At least not around the bar. Not where we can see you.
Why are you guys gonna stomp me?
Yeah, it's bad for looks. I'd hate to have to throw you out there in the Styx River.
What about on the roof? You guys cool with that?
No.
Like a cat. like a fucking cat just hanging one arm off the gutter.
If you make me chase you off the roof, I'm gonna take your other hand.
We're good. What is that?
Does he know of a place that would offer housing for cheap around here?
No, man, we're good.
You looking for like a hotel, like a closet or a drawer, or something to sleep in? Like they got caskets down at the tomb yards.
Oh, are they free to sleep in?
I mean, if you could find one.
Oh, well then why not go there? Vanilla says
you can find one, they're free to sleep in. Like that monster.
In a casket.
There's nothing wrong with the dead.
What are you talking about? Okay, wait. Do you know what a casket is?
No.
Okay.
That's where the surface people put dead bodies.
We put a body in a box, in a really, really, really close, tight-fitting box, and then we bury it really deep under the ground.
Why not just put the body into the ground?
Well, the other guard starts to speak up. He's got a little bit less of a gruffer voice. He's like, "Well, it's not all just like, caskets. I mean, they got buildings there too. But you got to understand that you're not the first ghost to stick around. Not by a long shot. That place is
Rachel's like
literally very, very crowded.
It's not we. I'm like, I don't practice elf. What do you think? Like, I was raised human. Anyway, sorry. But yeah, and why not just put because that's gross. Do you just want to handle the body? You're like, oh, this dead person's. We're just gonna. It's a lot easier to just put them in a box and deal with the box instead.
We do a lot of burning too.
And so if Iridus's ears are gonna peek up and it's like somebody say burn.
I mean, and yeah, like in battle situations and stuff, yeah, they burn the bodies. I mean, we probably should have burned the bodies in Daventry, honestly.
It's about the ritual, Pinello.
Oh. Well, I would think you would want to give the body back to the land, but okay. You guys in your fire.
I mean, the
box,
doesn't last forever, yeah, and the fire is just a convenient way, I guess.
It gets rid of them really quick. So.
Why does think having the natural?
It saves you having digging the hole.
He's like, yeah, tell that to the Misties.
Because they're just animals of the land. Each
yeah. Are you talking about like the dead guys who like don't actually have a body? They're just kind of. I mean, they kind of do, but they're like
Yep.
misty. Ah, that's what happened. That sucks. That sucks. I'm sort of glad that the world exploded right after that. I mean,
I'm glad that it waited.
nothing. I mean,
But-
nothing.
Nothing.
Ask the guy, does he know where any gnome tinkerers are nearby? If there are any.
Tinkers. I mean, the guy goes down to Zello. He's down in the market square. I don't know if he's gonna be there today, but you know, he might.
The mysterious market. Where is the market?
All right, where is it?
Oh, it's
Donde está biblioteca?
Like, take a left, take a right, take a
It's
right,
like-
take a left.
He points up there at the gate. He's like, you gotta go west out past that, go past the portal, and you know where the line is, the big march.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the long march.
He's like, so follow that south, take a right, you're right there. You can't miss it. It's real tight space. It's a lot of barking.
Little teeny tiny spot, huh?
Might want to bring something to put in your ears.
Okay.
Should we head to the market? Maybe we'll have better luck finding accommodations there also.
Well, Gargak and Faerunus are still enjoying their penny drinks.
Oh, I'm done.
Do guard your purse if you go to the market.
Always.
It's got its own hierarchy there, you know. It's kind of its own place.
Thanks for the heads up.
Awkward animated
Penelope?
metal armor.
I mean, I'm just here, bro. I'm just here to tell you what's going on, you know.
Take a look at
The names in
Yeah,
like
he-
the hollow, echoey fucking voice. The name's Steven.
Steve, my
Maybe
buddy,
will you-
my buddy Michael. Don't fuck with him.
I don't want to get wrong. And I know you don't have the least chance of stealing my money from you. And at least I know you haven't.
I'm gonna rob everybody here.
What are you telling me you're gonna hand me back the money?
I'm not giving you back your money. I want you to hold my money. Let me be very clear about that.
Nevik's like, you're giving me money.
Will you hold
Yeah,
money?
I will.
Okay.
Hold up.
I got
This is
When it
gonna
comes-
be a roll.
When it comes to everyone else's money, Nevik's a communist. When it comes to his money, he's a conservative.
Yeah, like, but yeah, okay. This
My
is gonna be
money,
a
and then
roll.
there's our money.
I will totally hold on to your money. And then, what is your passive? I don't know, perception, charisma.
Insight in 17.
I will totally hold on to your money. How much money are you giving me?
I have 21 pieces.
21. I will hold on to all of your 21.
She says trustingly to Nevik.
It's safe to me. Safe.
Don't worry, you can trust him.
And she reaches into the pouch and her skirt pulls out her pouch and he puts it in his hand.
So it hasn't been like a day since we got out of the bar fight, right? So Penelo's still walking around all fucked up from where that hobgoblin jumped her in the cat fight.
She didn't really get to do anything yet.
But
I
yeah,
wish it would have.
I'll hold on to your money. No problem. It's safe
So
to me.
she, not knowing I will never see my money again. Well, I mean, I will.
No, you might.
See,
Okay,
see,
what it
spend
is
it.
like your money
You
and
might.
and my money. And
Nevik's like, yeah, give me my money back.
Nevik just leans in real close. You mean our money?
our money, right? And you're like, I need my money back.
Sayo.
How much was that again?
It was 21 coins.
With interest on the holding fee for me holding it, it would probably be only 12 by now.
Oh shit! It's just going, just taking away. Goddamn! I just put it in your hand, man.
God damn it. Instead of opening a restaurant, he opens a bank. Fucking, he went evil on us. God damn it.
Just becomes a fucking loan shark.
I learned, dude, the loan shark shit, man.
Nevik will be working at that bank with that old lady later on in his story.
Hey, girl.
teach
How
me
you
that.
doing today?
Teach me that.
If for real dies and it's back up and manifest, can it end up at the bank?
Yeah, for real.
Like bank worker.
It'll look like a restaurant, but it's going to be a bank.
It's gonna be. It's gonna look
Come
very
on
bad.
in. Aren't the smells nice? We got these new candles. They smell like the best thing you've ever eaten.
Just a pre-2000s mortgage agent.
All right.
Oh, you're just
So we're-
salivating the whole time. And
Chilling
I'm
in this
like,
bar, having a conversation.
you want this loan? Are you sure you want this loan?
Are we trying to find this gnome guy before we do the other thing, or are we actively looking for Nevik ahead?
Y'all are sitting in this bar right now, as far as I know. So y'all tell me
I'm
what's
not.
going on.
No, they just came out of the bar talking about how that was shit beer.
All right.
Well, there
so
is
now
only
sit
one
here,
more
so-
place left here. We could.
Taste
There is only one more point of interest here. Then we could go to the market.
All right, let's do it.
You guys gonna walk down the dark alleyway here to this last point of interest?
Yeah.
'Cause that's what it is. It's like a kind of a shabby-looking house at the end of a dark alleyway.
It's a shabby looking house.
Yep.
Oh,
That sounds
you guys-
promising.
Now,
You guys
from
wanna
the
camp
exterior said shabby house, you can see that there is a door that is, made of wood on the outside of, this kind of. It looks like a completely uncarved kind of rock, almost like a cave sitting here. In the outside of this, the exterior outline of this door, you can see trails of smoke coming out of it. You can kind of see flashes of various light, green and pink and so on, from this bottom seal of the door.
Signage.
There is no signage. You don't see any sort of signs. There's no carvings on the wall.
Oh, so this is probably just someone's house, and they're in there doing some wild fucking magic. Then
You guys want to stay here tonight?
there's obviously someone in there, Nevik.
But why not ask them for room and board? It doesn't hurt.
Or just go in there quietly and slit their throat so that we can stay someplace safe tonight?
No, Nevik.
It's not the first time I've had to do something like this.
So what happens when we slit the throat of someone that's already dead in the place they go when they're dead?
They'll come back tomorrow,
They're
maybe.
gonna be back in front of him and be like, "What the hell?"
Okay, so that
You won't be here.
we'll keep that as like plan Z3.
I think we
Yeah.
should scout just in case.
That's the
we
last thing we want to do.
Nevik plan B/A is going there. I mean, I could tie a motherfucker up.
I have no idea. Literally no idea.
How about we don't assault people, especially in their own homes, which this appears to be.
You can sleep on- we can sleep on their porch.
Okay, hold on. Wait. Favorite is wait. I agree that we shouldn't assault them outright, but if they start assaulting us, I will assault them.
How about we
Okay.
Yeah, Squatter's right.
I agree with that.
we'll just leave this place alone and
Can-
leave?
This makes me
Walk away.
wonder about what kind of conversations go on outside my own house that I'm not even aware of.
Let's just not do this and go to the marketplace, guys.
Nope,
I know.
we're going in.
Are you knocking on the door or just busting?
No,
Oh
so
God!
I'm
Now
gonna,
just
I'm gonna- I'm
imagine
gonna-
people pulling up outside your house,
No.
just having this conversation.
Yeah,
Like,
right?
So standing right before the porch, I'm gonna use Mage Hand to knock on the door.
So knocking on the door after a moment, these splashes kind of stop. You hear some sort of cursing of some sort go on. A man opens the door. He's wearing a dark green robe and he has curled horns on top of his head. He looks human otherwise.
He's a tiefling.
And he's looking around. He's like, "Who there?" Ah! And he sees you standing not too far away. And he's like, What are you doing? What do you want?"
or a satyr.
Oh, maybe.
Hello.
Wait,
We were looking for
I believe
a
you
place
might
to
be my
stay,
father.
Just to leave. Hello, man.
A place to stay? What do I look like a hotel? Do I have the kid's written anything on the side of my house again? He looks over the side. He's like, "No, it's nothing here. What made you think I would? He slams the door shut behind him.
Oh, it looked like a party in there.
Now, standing here, those of you with higher perception, I think Nivik has a 19, would hear the tinker of glass.
Penel's gonna walk up and knock on the door again.
Wait, what? He was a satyr with, or not a satyr. He was a person with horns.
Yes.
That's...
Upon opening, knocking on the door again, only a moment passes by. You hear something slam on a table. You can clearly hear him sigh as he opens the door, and he just pretty much directly steps forward, and within a matter of seconds, he's within Penelo's face. And he's like, "What? What do you want? I don't have time for this."
Well, you seem like you're very agitated. Do you need help with something?
Yes, no, I don't need help. I need to be left alone. I am busy. I am working on something. What can I help you with?
Fair to see, what you working on?
Did the guild give you my name or something? Is there a reason you're here?
They did. Yes, they did. They told us that there might be someone down this path that might be in need of assistance.
Look, I'm not in need of your help, obviously. If you need my assistance, it's going to cost you some coin, but I've clearly got something to do, and you're taking up my time, so can we speed it along? What do you need?
Who is you?
I am Thorm. I am Thorm the Great. I break the curses that they bring to me, and I shatter their pitiful items. I save their lives and free their souls.
Ooh.
Wait, so you're a curse breaker?
I am. I'm the best in the city. If I say so myself.
Penel's gonna beam and clap her hands together.
Hey, what about this thing? And I'm gonna hold up my hand.
What about it, the trident?
Fuck you. I lost my hand to a cursed box, man. I just want my hand back.
That's not a curse. That's losing your hand. That's
That's what
you should go to the marketplace and find your own.
Never mind that. What about this item? I'll present to him with the claw of Gar.
Ah, what's this now? This is this is quite cursed. I see. Impressive. Oh, and these are sharp. He's holding it, pointing it, spinning it around. Put your hand right in there. I see. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So who wore it? He's looking around. He points at Gargak. He's like, how long? Is that what killed you?
17 minutes.
No, it was not.
A couple days.
Not even. I think it was
And beyond the obvious physical, was
18 hours.
Was there anything else? Did it speak to you or anything like that?
Okay.
Is there something in it?
Take the licorice out of your mouth.
It said a little bit.
Fucking toddler.
There's a soul inside, and do you hold some sort of bearing with you, some sort of sentimental value?
To us, no. Whatever this thing, it seems evil.
No, you can go ahead and kill that thing.
In it? Does he know?
Separate it. Yeah, I mean, if you need to, take it to the Veil and release it there.
Well,
actually,
I can either destroy it, or I can try to remove the curse for 700. But I think that's still going to be a far stretch. If there's a soul in it, I will have to bring it to the Veil. It's only, moral thing to do.
700.
We got to go back.
It's a complicated case. This is no ordinary curse.
No, guys.
This isn't as simple as a sword that swings at you or anything like that. If it spoke to you, then there's a spirit inside, and those sometimes can be quite powerful, especially the older they are.
I'm just gonna look at Favor and just be like, why couldn't you still be an axe?
I mean, if you want a cheaper deal, you could perhaps go find Sigri or one of the other curse breakers, but I assure you they won't do as near a job. You'll still find yourself with headaches and blurred vision and the such. They'll just replace it with another.
That's how they keep you coming back, and apparently you're the OG, so.
What if we just let you have it.
No.
No, that's Gargak's arm. That's his new thing, man. He's got the whip and the
You
snip
see,
snip.
there's an
The whip and the
attachment.
snip snip.
There's an attachment. This is how it starts.
Man, I wish I still had the.
He did clearly ask if it had sentimental value, and Gargak's like, I don't want to get rid of it. And so he's like, yeah, you see, this is how it starts, right?
I have a question, Mr. Cursebreaker, dude.
His name's Thorum. Thank you. I think I just randomly make these cool names up for myself. God.
Why, when these idiots entered the Ghost Walk, would I magically come out of the axe I was cursed into?
I'm not too familiar with that, unless the item itself was broken or shattered when you were brought across.
He's still holding it. Like, I just pointed to the axe Gargak's holding it. It's right there.
Can I hold it?
Gargak, hand him the axe. I'm trying to figure out why I'm here.
I guess so.
We're all trying to figure out why we're here, Faerundis.
Yeah, but yours makes sense.
I mean, no, it doesn't.
So he's gonna take this axe. Gonna take this axe and hold it, and we'll move it around, examining it, peering down it. He's like, it seems fine. There's nothing magical about this item. You sure this is the right axe?
For 800 years, so yeah, I'm pretty damn sure.
800 years. That is quite some time. And you've only been in this form since you were living. Are you familiar with the form you are in now?
I mean, I kind of had this form right before I died, but before then I was a dragon.
So you do know the space, though. This is not someone else's.
No, I had to kind of sacrifice my body to save all the mortal people.
That is quite the tale. I'm sure, however it happened, it was quite the feat, but I see nothing magical about this axe, and he hands back the axe to actually Faerundis.
Nobody knows why the hell I am alive. Why am I alive?
Welcome to the great mystery that none of us actually know.
Exactly. Why am I alive? Like, you guys know why you're dead. Like, you guys know what killed you, but I don't know why I'm alive. Or dead alive.
Why am I? Why am I?
Everybody's asking that question. And I had already gotten in the line. You guys didn't want to get in the line. So. Let's go to the marketplace to try to find me an arm that probably won't go through the veil with me anyway.
Well, if they can get a body from here, I'm sure you can get a hand back up there. There's got to be a way.
We've asked 0 questions of anyone about the veil. We've asked 0 questions of people. I mean, we're still learning about the city that we're in. So,
I guess that's a good point. What happens if we go through the veil?
No, I mean, people don't come back from it. It's a one-way trip, so there's no information to gather on the veil.
Well, why not talk to the people who are hauling the bodies and ask them, how do they bring the bodies through? I mean, they're just dragging bodies. It's not like we just can't stop along the way to the market. And because we got to pass by the line, don't we?
I mean, I guess we could stop and ask them.
I mean, the bodies are coming from somewhere.
Hey,
I don't know how.
The bodies? No, we have learned that
we
the
tie a
bodies
rope to Penelope. We push Penelope into the portal and then pull her back.
That
it was like a rope. What the fuck are you?
Why would you do that to the one living person here?
I'm not.
Because if I die, I'm gonna come back.
But I'm not coming. I'm not doing. No, we're not doing that.
Don't come back from the other
We're doing that with Mangler, who tricked fucking Gargak into killing Valdir.
Oh yeah, no, that sounds awesome.
I promise, I forgive you for that, buddy, but it still happened. But like, we're doing that to that dude. We're gonna throw him through the veil with a rope on him, and then see if we can pull him back and be like, "What'd you see over there, fucker?"
We gotta get Dylan in for the Mangler.
What do you know about the veil?
It's a one-way trip. That's all we know, really.
Are there people around it?
Yeah.
A shitload of people.
But everything surrounding it's going to be based on belief.
Guards.
Didn't even tell you. I think I told you
there were people taking dead bodies.
There were people that guarded the place.
Heavily guarded.
I think we should go ask. Just why not? We're basically guessing what the veil is, so I think we should just.
But no,
I
we
feel like
saw it.
that's what
It's
everyone's going to be
heavily guarded.
doing.
Like as you go up with your like bodies and shit, they take the bodies from you and bring them to a different place, and you continue the walk like up to the thing. And I got in line. You guys didn't get in line, but yeah, like there was a fucking thing when you get to like the stairs or whatever where you can't take carts and shit. They're like, we'll take the body for you, and they like bring it into this fucking room that
Yeah, and then they turn it into ground beef.
Apparently, because.
But guys, maybe there is no veil.
I mean, yeah, maybe we go up there.
Maybe everyone
like,
just gets fucking ground up and recycled.
Like the fucking drow? Are you serious? Like this whole fucking city is like the drow? Like we're gonna end up as like magic material or whatever the fuck?
The guy says he handles materials from somewhere, didn't he?
Who knows? But I imagine that's the caliber of stories we're going to hear from the Vale as a magical place where once you cross beyond it, you're lovingly embraced by whatever god you believe in, to the Vale is a lie. And as soon as you enter the tower, you're never seen again because they grind you up and turn you into food paste.
Food paste, magic paste, whatever paste you are, they've got it.
I can save you a lot of trouble RP wise. Yeah, the veil itself, is widely unknown. No one knows what's beyond it. That's the point. It is the great beyond. So amongst the city's dwellers, there is a shit ton of speculation to what occurs when they've.
All right, I imagine there are like street corners around the Vale filled up with people just spouting nonsense.
There are actually.
Let's find me a hand.
In fact, you actually went into one of the churches of the more popular opinions of what's going on here.
And what was that?
Oh yeah, we went to the fuck. We did go to that temple. It was like the first session we were here, or the second.
Yep. Living, breathing city with stuff going on around you.
Well, don't worry. And if you got turned into licorice, I would eat you.
I got this.
Was it good? Did you finally finish it, buddy?
Oh yeah.
It took you like 2 hours. That was
who is feeding back like that?
I'm not. I don't even feed back.
I mean, it wasn't like long lasting. It was just a moment where like was feedback.
It might be me. I have a bunch of background noise. I'm hearing my girlfriend.
All right, so we should head to the market. Yeah, everyone.
I would love to do that thing. I think her to agree that if I got the gauntlet, he could manipulate the ligaments and tendons in my fucking man to move it. Painful, but get the hand back.
We'll look into getting you a prosthesis, but obviously we won't be able to do that here, so.
You don't know. These motherfuckers are like thousands. Look at how long dead people have been here. They might know some crazy shit.
Not here as in the city, here as in this present place we're standing.
Oh yeah, no, sorry.
Yeah, it's like, get out of my house.
Sorry, sir.
I
didn't actually go in the house. I was outside.
Before we leave, I will thank him for the appraisal.
Anytime you decide to part with any of that, you just come back. I do like to break a good curse.
All right, from here we would follow the weird suit of armor's directions, right? So he said go. He said go.
Flying towards the south.
Wander around for the next several days. They stagger through the city or would be heroes. Their legs only
Should be
know
like
pain.
right here.
That to your direct right is the portal. That green line is the giant line of people dragging various carts and so on. And yeah, as you pass this portal, you're definitely going to see that amongst the stairs that you see people in black robes and hoods escorting caskets and rickshawed bodies and corpses away. And they are escorting them over here.
The weak
I could draw
all meat,
a line. Let's get.
and the strong do eat.
Let's do a line right here. It's like they are pulling. These guys. Oh no, wrong thing. Where's my line? Oh, freehand. There we go. Alright, I should be able to see a yellow line. Yep. No, this is not a path of where you're supposed to go. This is the path of where they are bringing these various corpses and so on, just from where you're standing out here.
Yeah, so people are following this line to here, and then the corpses are coming out of here and then going.
Understand that this line, the yellow line, is not as populated as the green line. Like, not everyone is bringing a body with them.
Yeah, that's how it works in Chicago too. The yellow line's not near as busy as the purple line.
Just showing it out, you guys.
So he said we had to go down, right?
I mean, so I didn't say shit. Y'all here to.
I'm trying to confer with the party.
Get me a hand, sir.
I thought he said the people. I thought he said the people in like the dead place would.
He fucking threw me off when he drew another line because I thought it was just the one line.
The line is the green line that was already there before. The green line was there before.
The yellow line's where they're taking the bodies, so
yeah,
we want to go.
The line of people.
Yeah, we've noticed that the bodies are taken. I've told you that they were taking the bodies to a different place, man. Like, don't worry
so
about
we want to go to where they're carrying bodies.
No,
we would want to follow.
Get me a fucking tinkerer that can make a gauntlet hand.
Well, what I'm saying is that maybe the tinkerers that have body parts are there.
I don't want a random hand on my hand, man. I don't want somebody else's hand on my shit, man. That's not cool. That's creepy. That's gross. I'd rather have like just a metal hand that actually worked. I'd really like to bend fingers again on that hand.
What if it's a lady hand?
I don't care as long as I can like pick up shit with it. You can give me a lady gauntlet. My hands, they're elven hands.
So you're currently standing outside the bank.
He said past the portal. He said if we go past the portal and head west,
we gotta go across the street, man. We gotta cross these people again and go across the street.
I think we need to go here.
No, trust me. It's a hidden market. Go across the street.
I thought we were looking for the hidden market.
Getting lost in the city.
Hey, no, he said we had to go to another district. He said we had to go through the boneyard or whatever.
Which that looks like a graveyard up. I mean, I think I can see a tombstone from here.
Sure. We haven't gone up. Let's just follow the line of people, the line of bodies going up.
I mean,
all right. So the moment you walk into this area right here, you're going to immediately notice that the architecture is not one made of all explicit stone. There are a shit ton of stone buildings, but there are also a shit ton of bone buildings and carvings. The ground itself is carved with like pebbled and broken bones and various outlined of straight up beamers and shit like that. And not just humans. These are all types of creatures that are made up this, grotesque architecture. The population here Does not have very many living people, if like any at all, from what you can see. But there are a shit ton of ghosts. This place is densely populated with ghosts.
Gargak, protect Pinelo.
I think there's a lot of black market shit going on back here. I don't think I'm safe. I honestly don't think I'm safe. I think I'm fresh meat walking back here. I really do.
Yeah.
I feel like fresh meat.
Yeah.
Like,
that's why I was like, Gargak, I got you that licorice, right? And that beer.
There are certainly eyes being cast in your direction.
Canelo fucking rolls up the windows, locks the doors.
for real, like Gargak, the Vanille's literally gonna like stand like try to walk in the middle of the group as we walk down this alley. Literally, like I'll just be in the center.
It is unfortunate they are semi-transparent because you can certainly see that you are getting looks.
I'm gonna walk towards the front of this group and passive perception of 19. Like, where's the tinkerer shit? The clickety clicks.
You can clearly see that there is not a marketplace here. This is not a marketplace. To your right, though, you do see a tomb that has some sort of Kant's mark on the side of it. There seems to be some shady-looking, ghostly characters hanging outside.
Thieves' Cant says,
"The lair."
I read it. The lair. All right, guys. Let's
go into the lair.
No, I'm not gonna relay that.
I think Nevik wants to go off and do some.
Yeah, I'm not gonna relay that information to them, and I'm gonna tell them that we need to get out of here. And this isn't the place I thought it was.
Does not look like the right side of town.
I apologize, guys. I promise. Let's go to that other district real quick.
Let's just keep walking through. I think this is the way we're supposed to go.
Yeah, we got to go through the bone, through the boneyard.
Get out here.
I mean, we've explored everything down here. We've explored everything over here. We've explored most of the stuff here. I mean, at this point, there's not much left for us to explore. So we just keep exploring. We'll find it eventually.
Let's go to the different district. Let's go to the west.
Nevik, I'm sure it's gonna be fine. We're just gonna walk.
No. Remember, he said it was west. He said it was west, right, guys? Like
it is west.
Oh yeah. Well, you guys. Oh, okay. I see where you've moved us. I thought we were still in the alley.
Yeah. So this is west, Nevik.
Yeah.
Just keep walking.
What's got you so freaked out, man?
Just keep walking. I know, right? Nevik's never
You're acting like real fidgety right now.
Hold on, yeah, I'm just gonna roll this for game's sake. Oh shit! I'm glad I had the perk. I rolled a 3, but because anything I roll this on a stand on.
Clearly, the dice gods also imply that you were being nervous.
Tonight, yeah, no, everything's cool, man. Don't worry about it.
All right, so is this where he saw the thieves' camp here?
Yes.
We will just keep walking past to the next location then.
All right, so
no, I thought the thieves' camp down south.
No, you saw the building as you walked in here. So over here to your right is a large gray house that just gives the bad vibe. If you had to claim haunted house or something's murdered in there, that's what it is, and it's surrounded by many a tombstone. The yard itself is populated with a number of ghosts that just seem to kind of wander aimlessly. It looks almost like they're confused.
Murder house. You guys want to do a murder house mystery?
No, I'm imagining this is probably where that elf guy lives.
No, yeah.
Neither of those things is the truth.
I can see that. Candlemaker totally has. Let's not fuck with that house. All right. I don't like this district, guys.
It's a mental hospital for the ghosts. What do you like?
I don't like this.
Oh, yeah, this place. Yeah, this is real nutty place, man.
just here. I'm just here, bro.
What is the stealth check to get away from the group and go back to the lair?
I mean, that's up to you. Are you first gonna walk into this other place?
We have object permanence, so we will notice you're gone.
Not if there's a cardboard.
I mean, they'll notice you're gone, but they won't know when you left or like something like that. Yeah.
He'll be gone from the group, and we'll be like, "Where the hell Nevik went?"
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd.
We just won't know where he is.
So, I mean, that'd be basically to beat their highest insight, which I think is like 17. So when you get further down here,
18.
the buildings are certainly a lot. Look up the more modern design that you've seen around the rest of the, city. There seems to be more like kind of family. It's a little bit quieter. There's less people roaming the streets here. You see a sign here that's carved out, and it just says "Rest."
Ooh, looks like a good spot.
This might be where we find our where we can stay.
The short rest or the long rest?
I mean, around you, around the various some of these buildings, you do see lots of carvings of people laying in like horizontal positions. They're sleeping. Some of them do have their arms crossed over them, like they're laying in caskets. They're various figures in horizontal positions.
I mean, we're kind of already taking the long rest, Gargak.
Yeah, Penelope's gonna lay down and pull out her bedroll, find a comfortable spot.
You are still in the streets.
Body.
I think we should just go in. I mean, what's the point of walking through if we're not going to at least...
That's what I'm talking about. We should go in this one.
Knock.
So, finding one of the buildings that looks like it has an open door, you open this door, and inside you see at least, I'd say, 12 other ghosts just from the opening thing here. It is obviously a tomb kind of a building. There's just straight, like, kind of slots in the walls where people are crawled in, laying, sleeping. It obviously looks like it was designed for the dead and corpses, but not necessarily animated ghosts, but they're using it to sleep. There are a number of others that are laid out on the floor. There does appear to be a space for at least 3 or 4 people here. You may not all be sleeping in the same position together, but you could, perhaps ask people to move or so on. But as you turn around, Nevik's not there. So Nevik, can we go back to the lair?
Oh no, I didn't do the stealth check.
Okay.
Should I do the stealth check now?
That's up to you if you want to.
Only if you want to sneak away.
I mean, the lair.
I mean, I get it. Nevik, if you want to sneak away, just roll it at him, and we'll discover you missing. Or you can roll it to everyone.
I mean, if he fails it, we all see him.
Yeah, so I need to roll it to everybody. Oh, it's a nat.
It's a nat fail.
Oh my god, it's a nat.
We see you try to sneak away.
Yeah, so the moment you
My ankle!
Runs into like a wall of people.
Yeah, the moment you go to turn around, you
Just a
actually
horrible
run
crack.
into someone else. Yeah, in this crowd, like you actually run into a short, like dwarf person and knock over whatever they were holding, and they seem to be holding a pile of books and almost plates and armor because it makes a hell of a lot of clatter or whatever the fuck it is. Everyone
I apologize.
that was in the group sees you. People that were not in the group see you. Other people stop and kind of stare at you awkwardly, like, "Oh, I feel bad for that person."
Nevik, where are you going?
Slide in. I help pick up. Oh, I apologize. I'm done. I had to use the bathroom. Oh, I was just looking for the bathroom.
Well, I mean,
Those don't use the bathroom, do they?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't had to use the
Ghosts
bathroom.
do use the
It's
bathroom.
implied.
I've had to pee
What
for the
was the
past
metal
half
says out loud?
hour.
She's like, do ghosts use the bathroom?
we eat and drink here, so yes, it's presumed we use the bathroom. I think Adam already answered that question.
Uh-oh.
He was talking about how like part of the damage was going to come out the other end. So yeah.
Like Ghostbusters.
I mean, I believe him.
All right.
Everybody
Yeah,
believes me. What are you talking about? Like,
So, I mean,
I'm
Do you
the most
just
believable guy ever. Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out
after?
with you guys now.
No. I mean, after fucking running into this guy, like I believe that you were just going to the bathroom. Like, what?
Yeah,
Go
and,
ahead and go.
I did the side of the yeah. Where's the bathroom here, guys?
So are you gonna walk
So
off
you
and go
can,
look for the bathroom?
yeah, so you can go look for the bathroom, Nevik. We've got you're a grown man, Nevik. You don't need our permission
Going
to go off.
outside, use the bathroom.
So are you going back to this lair?
No, I mean, nah. I'm coming back in after.
No, bro.
I guess.
Go do your rogue thing,
try
bro.
and pee on the tree.
with you. It's okay.
Go do your rogue thing.
The zip code. Is that what you called it? He's gonna go with me to the bathroom. Is that what you're saying, Gorga?
Yeah, I'll go with you.
All right, so both you guys are going
to the bathroom.
Bathroom, like the actual bathroom, or are you going to the Slayer thing?
Well, I mean, I would sort of kind of tell Gargak that that's where I was going. I didn't actually plan on peeing on this bush out here. I was gonna go
midstream. Midstream, you're just having this conversation with Gargak. You're just like,
actually,
hey, so this was a cover.
Do you want to go with me?
1-2, and number 1 and a little.
Where?
Number 1,
the
2.
Lair. There's a lair. I don't know what it means. I mean, it might be some giant spider or something. I don't know. It's the lair. It's all it said. There's a sign over there. I know you don't like reading, but
Well, why do you want to go there by yourself?
because it might be the Thieves Guild of the underground here, and I can take a lot of their shit or get in good or something, you know. There's money to be made here, you know what I'm saying?
I like money. Okay.
Have you had a lot of money, Gargak?
Like 8, maybe 12.
100?
No, just 12.
Okay. Okay. All right, cool. Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, I'm down with getting you a cut then. Yeah. Dude,
Whoa.
30.
Like 15? 30?
Fucking 30.
Whoa. Okay. What about the crown?
I don't know if we'll be able to get you the crown, man.
That was like a couple of 30s.
That's
You
a
get
bunch,
30.
a bunch of 30s. A bunch of 30s, buddy. So yeah, I guess me and Gargak are going back to where the lair was up here.
So the lair itself is positioned in a very similar tombstone here. But the moment you go to open the door, there's, like I said, a number of shady-looking figures out here. They're going to sneer at you, but they don't really say anything. And you open this door to find that it goes down 2 stairs. Going downstairs here, you find yourself in like a mausoleum-type room where there's several crypts. These crypts are serving as tables.
Wait, yeah, can I just like tell Gargak to like
there's a one-eyed troll sitting behind a curved bar sitting on the other side. A number of shady figures are sitting at caskets which are serving as tables and, leaning against walls, joking with one another. Amongst the conversation here, you can hear claims of, how I removed that fleshy's body part and, the eyes, should have seen her eyes. They froze in that fear, the one they get, and they sold for a good penny. They were nice, vivid green. It's good stuff. He's wandering around here somewhere. Dropped him off at the Grey House.
Yeah, I just want to.
One of the other things you notice is the only living individuals here are non-humans. Like in the sense that there is a troll here, there's, a hobgoblin type creature here.
Tell Gargak to just keep quiet Watch my back. We got this. And then, what is it? Perception or investigation? I want to know the guy in charge, looking around the room.
You can only surmise that the bartender is the one running this establishment.
No.
But as far as being in charge, there doesn't seem to be any rule of order going here. There were no guards at the door.
All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go up to the bar. Ask, how much for a drink?
Yeah, what do you have?
Me and my friend will have
Behind this
whiskey.
woman on the wall, there is a number of colorful liquor-filled bottles.
I mean, I don't know. L's like, shit, no, I can't do that. That's like L's blood. What would you recommend?
I like the elf's blood.
You're worried about me. You better be worried about yourself.
Let's do a double shot. El's blood and Orc's blood.
2 of those, then I guess.
And how much is that? How much is El's blood and Orc's blood going to cost me to drink Gargak here?
For the both, get double shots, 8 apiece.
So 16.
Ah, look at you, got a thinker on you, eh?
Yeah.
Come on, we pay before we pour here.
Hey.
This lady's gonna reach back behind her, get these 2 various bottles. It is obvious that orc blood is thicker than elf blood the moment she pours this shit in here. In these tall, kind of warped looking glasses. Around you, you can still hear various people,
Gargak, you gotta do these shots with me, man. You can take your chili chaser if you need it. You gotta do it.
Wait, hold on. Are you making Gargak engage in cannibalism?
Also, I am also engaging in cannibalism with him. He's drinking the blood of elves. I am drinking the blood of elves. He's also.
I'm not an elf.
You're drinking the blood of orcs, and I am drinking the blood of orcs as well. Right.
Yeah, I don't like this. I know I'm not there, but I don't like this.
No.
Somewhere far off, Grandpa has an unsettling feeling.
Brandon just like moment.
Grandpa, my stomach hurts, guys. I don't know what's going on.
It's probably not the first orc Gargak say, tell you the truth.
But yeah, he has to take these shots with me right now, and then I need to ask this bartender in like the hushest of
Alright,
voices.
so now you know that I'm cool.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've drank my blood and my buddy's blood, pretty much, and he's done the same thing, right? I need to ask him like the quietest of voices about the golden knife.
So have you drank this shit though?
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm drinking the fucking.
Yeah, I'm drinking.
All right. So you take these shots. Yeah, this woman's just kind of watching you. She doesn't really seem too impressed by any means. You're gonna reach over and whisper to her. I suppose you're gonna give me a
It tastes good?
performance check on that. The elf's blood's a little bit sweet. The orc blood is thick and syrupy.
Oh, I thought it would be stealth, but I mean,
Stealth. I mean, I guess it is stealth conversation.
yeah, I'm trying to ask about the golden knives.
The elf blood was sangria, and the orc blood was just fucking straight Jaeger.
What's that you whispering, little man?
Are you serious? The gold.
No, I can't hear you. Speak up.
Golden.
What? Get something in your throat? You need another drink?
Golden knives.
Oh. What are you talking about?
The record scratch music stops.
What are you talking about the knives for? You part of that gang? Look, we don't need no trouble around here.
No. Just knew that they were trouble.
They can mind their business, they mind their own. Now, you have a passive perception of 19. You would certainly notice that people in the room are looking at you. I don't forget what Gargax is. I think it's what is that?
10.
And yes,
My lord.
Gargax is completely oblivious to the people looking
Gargack
at
is still
the
sipping the drink. I'm like licking the cup. It's got good stuff.
Sticking my finger in the cup.
Yeah, but at the mention of the golden knives, there are certainly people that are in the room. I mean, it's not all of them, but there are a number of them that are looking at you like, "What's coming out your mouth, boy?" You know.
I don't know how I want to play this. Because I could lead Gargack to the slaughter of this entire facility.
Could you though? Because we're literally in a room full of ghosts.
I mean,
you keep threatening to kill people, but I need you to understand where you're at.
That's true.
There's really only one means of killing people here. In fact, the guy that wanted to hire you earlier was implying that you drag him off to the fucking Grand Portal.
Yeah.
And or bury him.
Yeah, maybe we should just get out of this place, Gargack. It's been a good drink. Had a good time.
You said we're gonna make some money.
I don't know. Do you want to get stabbed?
Depends how much money.
Seriously, like you want to get stabbed depending on the money?
I mean, they're just gonna pay me to get stabbed, and it's not that bad.
No,
you know?
but we gotta work on priorities.
I'll take a $200 paper cut any day, bro.
Oh, buddy. No, I'm just gonna I just saw like 6 guys sort of look at me, and I don't think.
So yeah, Nevik, you would definitely get the vibe that this is like kind of a bounty hunter / rogue hangout. Like you would certainly get the feels that the people around you are quite capable of stabbing and or stealing from you.
Yeah.
Also, from the conversations that you had heard overgoing, you could only imply that they have some sort of process to do with removing limbs from living people, not just corpses.
No. Hanging out here anymore. No money. No money to be made here, buddy. I thought wrong. Unless you want to chop up
Pinello.
Yeah. That's
Don't give him no ideas, man. Pinello doesn't want to wake up to Gargax standing over her talking, sorry.
Just a piece. You've already
just give us a pin. Don't worry about it.
She's already pledged her loyalty to you.
A single flipper.
Yeah,
so she probably would give it to him if he asked. Yeah.
Anyway, no, we're not having that conversation. I'm just gonna tell Gargag, there's no money to be made here, man. I hope you enjoyed your drink. Let's get the fuck out of here. Sorry about your licorice. You got ruined by that bad beer. Let's go back to the sleeping place with everybody else.
Yeah, so the vibe in the rest area is very much a sleep place, a quiet location.
Yeah, I want to take me and Gargag back there.
But we also don't know what time it is, and we've been told several times not to be on the streets at night.
No, not to sleep on the streets.
Oh, okay.
It's not that you can't. There's no night here. It's always like
just
a misty.
Okay.
It's always a misty day.
Got you.
A foggy day.
And that's why when you want to sleep, finding a place with no fucking light, like a building that you can close the doors, is pretty important. But it's also very fucking crowded in here. So it's up to you how long you guys rest in this area. there is a gate on the south side of this that does lead to your market ward.
Well, I mean, is there any real reason for us to sleep?
I mean,
That's up to y'all.
I mean, I know I have to rest up, and I am still living.
Penelo is alive, and also,
yeah.
I would just like to stop walking for at least 4 hours so that I can do my little meditation thing.
Now, sitting in this room, it's going to become apparent some of these ghosts have been in this room for quite some time.
I want to get on the roof. I have a ability that allows me to do second story work.
You're free to clamber up on the stone tank with cold roof.
Yeah. On the roof, sleeping on the roof.
You find yourself not alone. There are at least 2 other people up on this roof.
Oh, nice. Hey guys, I'm sleeping up here.
This couple looks at you.
Yeah.
This couple looks at you.
We are too.
So yeah, that's a long rest for everybody.
I mean, a long rest would be 8 hours for me, Gargak, and me and Gargak. It's just 4 hours for you and Penelo.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and Beirundis.
I mean, I'm okay.
You're just
hours,
if you're not just constantly reminding me you're a dragon, I just kind of forget you're there, bro. I'm sorry.
I'm a dragon. I am a dragon. I swear, I've been a dragon for 800 years, trapped in an
Dragon.
Oh, magical dragon trapped in an Good for you, buddy. Good for
okay,
you.
but I guess I'll forego sleeping.
What?
Since it doesn't seem that there's like a real need for me to sleep.
No bullshit. I'll sleep for 4 hours, and Penelo takes the first guard, and then
you're in a room full of other people too. You realize that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
other people. I'll take the first guard. Penelo takes the second guard. Like we're the only half elf. Like she's a sea elf. I'm a half elf.
All right. Yes, breeders, please.
Yeah, Penelo's the person I'm worried about.
What I gotta roll?
Well, Adam, I'm gonna use my action.
Roll our d12. That's what we roll.
Hey, what were you gonna do, Penelo?
She's gonna put a dog on herself.
Oh.
It's an 8-hour duration. That's why. So for the 8 hours that we sleep, I would hear this dog bark. So I mean, if anybody wants to sleep, it would tell us. It would alert me if something's nearby. That's going to harm.
For the first 4 hours, does your dog bark?
Yeah, I mean, it's something's going to harm you.
He does not. Roll a d12. Roll a d12, Dina / Penelo.
Roll a d12
/ Woody. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Penelo, Dina, Wendy.
Nice. All right. So yeah, the dog is actually quiet and cuddles with you at the end of the day there for the nat on that. So you guys rest up there, no problem.
Yep.
Yay! No longer exhausted.
Yeah. So do you guys want to stop here before you go to the market? Because the market gate's like quite literally at the end of the street right here.
I think it's a good stopping point.
Yeah. Like this is the market district down here.
Yes, let's go ahead and put you guys right there so we'll know where to start at. All right, so we'll start up there next time. I hope you enjoyed your misadventures through the city here.
Are we still gonna bullshit for a minute about how?
I mean, you're free.
Crazy the fucking session. I had to buy people candy. I was a literal sugar daddy tonight. What the fuck?
I like the sugar daddy.
It just keeps getting weirder, man.
Oh, come on. I like it. It's great. I like the high fantasies we get going on here. It's great
The
shit.
fact that Gargan now thinks that Nevik is his personal wallet, it's like.
There's a.
Oh well, yeah. But you also know that the money you gave me, you're never seeing.
I know I'm never seeing that again, though. Vanilla does.
Fucking candle guy that wanted to steal Nevik's emotions.
Yeah.
I think that would have been neat. I think we should have did the candle thing. I think we should.
The old bank woman that wanted to like.
Of course,
lick
you
my
think it's a
ass.
good idea. You're a wizard.
Well, she also wanted she also wanted to was flirting with you, but at the same time you sort of signed like some straight blood magic with her.
Oh yeah, I had to do the thing, but that contract's ended. So
the other guy that was just like
always go back and get more money. We're still here, you know.
self-important wizard that was declaring his ability to break curses. Who else? We had the starved,
the bull, Ladox.
Oh,
and you guys were talking about the floppy wrist. Like I can just sew this fucking glove.
Yes.
Yo, that would be fun. That'd be hilarious as a gag, bro.
I just got this pole and this
Let's
glove.
go. And I've got like one sword, and they're like, "What's up with your hand?" Don't look at my hand.
Just shaking it around.
Quit looking.
Colin, have you seen? So, regardless of anything wrong with Harry Potter, have you seen the second Harry Potter movie where like the bones are gone from his hand? That's what you're gonna look like.
Now we're getting in Marketplace, which there's all sorts of random shit there. We figured out where the corpses were kind of going to some extent. Let's see what else.
So are people selling their bodies to that market for money when they come down there? What is it? Or I mean, that's me, Medic. I'm just asking. That just seems like
so. There's
like
a whole guild called the Guild of Morticians that disassembles these bodies and basically uses them in the construction and or supplement of the town. Yeah.
They can turn into construction supplies and food paste.
Bones and meat.
Soylent and green.
He did say where you think he get all his supplies. The candle maker probably shops at the market all the time.
So if you think about the idea of if we found out there was a physical veil on the planet that we could go to, and we knew that this was the portal to the land of the dead, right? And then we basically society would build a city around this in some fashion, and especially if it was a place where the dead were partially corporeal. Right, so then it becomes this very unique city that has to have its way of sustaining itself and moving along. And what's the most, steady flow of things that are coming down here? The people that are bringing their own bodies and are the bodies of others. And as far as where they're coming from, this is a physical location. They're following the actual path that normal people would follow when they die. You guys did not.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So they are literally driving that body the whole trip. Like,
when we died, you joined up. Like we died when the world.
Well, so the Sea Elves, when you guys went there, told you that it was weird that you were here. That it wasn't that they knew what ghosts were. They knew that this happened, but you guys weren't. It wasn't a usual fucking thing for ghosts to come through here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And even the drow in the place that you went talked about how it had been quite some time since they had seen ghosts come out of this particular location.
Right? So somebody.
So the idea there is that you guys took a different path on your own ghost walk, right?
Yep.
We found the old system. Someone's using a new system. We found the old.
Yep. Some crazy shit going on out here. Good times, guys. At least I hope you're enjoying your story so far.
Yeah. I really am.
Oh yeah.
Good 6 bit of licorice and so on.
I do think I'm gonna.
And Fayrandis, Fayrandis is a character that we keep implying that he no one knows why he's here. Like it's inferred that he's unexpected, right?
The fact that you were willing to take any of Nevik's core emotions.
Well, let's think about okay, Fayrandis, when we handed the gold the skull thing to Jason, right? We did that because Fayrandis was with him, which implied that we made this guy think you guys were somebody else. But if Fayrandis hadn't been,
because the way the guy described it sounded like he was expecting
Right.
Necron.
And same thing with if we go to, I believe that it was the Luck Dragon, or that was talking about how you guys, you know, would expect you there. I mean, there's all sorts of.
No, it wasn't the Luck Dragon. It was the Dragonborn lady who brought back the like abomination.
That's right. Yeah, you
And
were part of the
like
plan.
she specifically, it was like you aren't supposed to be here.
Yeah, you were part of the plan. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because
But like
she was
she
gonna
expected
use
everybody else.
Well, she wanted to use Gargak. Yeah, exactly.
She expected everybody else.
That knife, that dagger to come out from behind a seal. Ever in the sun.
Well, I mean, like I said, this is some shit going on. Yeah, and as far as
like
everybody in the city, as far as
that was like one of the first
no
fights that I didn't power down from. I was like, I'm just gonna dip behind other people and.
Well, I mean, really, at your level, you're a fucking rogue. I mean, yeah, if you can, just maintain getting near people and not getting magicked out, you'll usually survive and do pretty heavy damage.
Exactly, like, oh, you're attacking this person. Let me just like.
But at the same time, you're also finding yourself in situations where like running is probably not the best option sometimes.
But no, I think Adam just like one of the things
man.
one of the things that it didn't pass me up like realizing this is that thing wasn't meant to be given. I'm always certain the thing wasn't meant to be given to Jason. Like the way the guy described it specifically sounded like he was looking for like Necron and somebody else. And
that's definitely what it was.
It was described as an old man in a robe, and I am here as an old man in a robe. And so it's like we have this thing, we don't really know what it is. Well, it isn't really supposed to be ours, but it's like that movie Blank Check.
Good times. Good. It's nothing like that movie.
Where the 30-year-old gets the 12-year-old.
I know what it is. It's a nightmare. Oh god.
We've gotten the check for $1 million when it was supposed to go to Necron.